Before you start speaking, it's his fault. It's his fault. We got into this because of him.
I handle everything, right?
Did she want to be a part of it?
No.
I didn't want to be part of it. We ended up falling behind in a lot of payments because he wouldn't communicate to me what we needed to pay on time.
And you just lied?
Well, it's not that I lied. It's that at the time we were doing okay.
You did.
How about you guys sit down and do it together?
Because his ideas won't work.
You asked for it, and I'm delivering. Master Your Money, my all-in-one personal finance platform, is finally live. Get access to all of my courses, templates, calculators, budgeting community, and the DollarWise app. And for this Black Friday only, grab the Ultimate Hammer Bundle. Lifetime pricing at just $39.99 a month. Unlimited use of the DollarWise budgeting app, a free month of Hammer Elite 3.0, and a bonus cookbook. Click below and start mastering your money today.
Hi, I'm Maria, and I'm 27 years old.
Hi, Santiago, 29 years old, and we're from Houston, Texas.
And this is the Financial Audit.
It is. Thanks for coming over from Houston. Really appreciate it. I love how even with your fake name, you gave it that nice Mexican twang.
You gotta keep it.
You hit it on the full accent.
Gotta keep it real, dude.
And we gave you a nice racist name as we usually do. Thank you, Colton. Well, welcome over to Austin. Happy to have you guys on Financial Audit. Well, let's start with you, Maria. What do you do for a living there in Houston?
I'm
Oh,
sorry. I'm an engineer.
oh, sick.
Yes.
What kind?
I just do engineering. Let's keep it at that.
Okay, what do you make? You don't have to tell me the industry or anything, but is there like a engineering? It could
Just
be
keep
physical. It could be.
Engineering.
Is it click-clacky engineering?
Yeah, click-clacky and
There
outside
you go.
engineering.
Oh, and outside.
Yes,
Very good. What are you
half and half.
making?
$32 an hour.
An hour? Okay. And how many hours a week are you getting?
Typically I try to keep it at a minimum of 24 hours, but I can do more.
She's only doing 24 hours.
It's part-time.
Part-time. Well, I have a daughter.
We'll get into that.
Just one kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
How
And I
old's the
live
kid?
far.
Huh?
2 years old.
You live what?
Far away from Houston. We live out in the outskirts.
In one of the
Houston.
suburbs. Get a job closer.
I tried.
It didn't work out. It didn't work out.
There's
Why?
almost nothing out there. That's why.
Okay, then maybe we have to move closer.
It's still
We gotta
very
sell the
like
house.
up and
Humans have
coming.
to. Oh, you own a house. Yeah. I mean, humans have to migrate towards opportunity. That's what we've always done as a civilization.
Well, there's
and
a
need
whole
to.
story behind it. That's why. But
Well, that's fine. I don't think I need it right now.
okay.
But very good. What hits your account on a per paycheck basis, and how often is that?
So every 2 weeks I get about 13.
Okay.
1,300. Yeah.
Why? She seems so cautious about everything she's saying. Is she not
Probably
confident
just
on it?
nerves.
Probably.
It's the cameras, okay?
I know. People get a little nervous. No one's used to being on front of the camera who comes on the show. And I do appreciate you guys coming. Everyone, everyone just watches the show and then they apply to be on. So, huh?
They need to come on, right?
Yeah,
But,
you guys did. Santiago, what do you do?
So I'm a construction safety guy, basically.
Safety guy.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. How much you making?
So it's a yearly salary. It's 86 plus, we get a yearly bonus and stuff.
What does that look like, the yearly bonus?
So it's about 19% of your 20% of your salary. So
that's actually pretty damn chunky. So what hits your account per paycheck? Per month? Per month.
Per month, well, so I get paid. It's like $12.40 per week. So per month, it's like
$12.40 a week.
Yeah, so it's like $49.50
times 52 divided by 12. Average it out. Some longer, some shorter. Looking like $5,373.
Yeah, and on top of that, I do have like a second job that I
second job. What is your a second job?
So I teach OSHA classes. So I'm an OSHA like outreach trainer. So I do like OSHA 10s and 30s. And
what are you
stuff.
making from that?
It depends, right? So
on average it out.
Average it out. So for the past couple weeks, like let's say I do one class, it's like
couple weeks, just average. What is average? Like over the last how about quarter?
Let's say $450 per week on top of regular salary.
Good. I mean, I love that. Times 52 divided by 12. That's an extra. Look at that. 1,950. Does that sound right?
It's about right. Yeah.
He recently got that job too.
Oh, that's good.
Because
we needed
2 weeks,
it.
3
Well,
weeks.
because you don't work.
No.
Well, that is
Because it's his fault. It's his fault. We got into this because of him. He wasn't
What,
telling me
having a kid?
No.
I mean, you both did the
No.
act.
It's because he wasn't telling me any of the finances. I was trusting on him.
What do you mean?
Like he was taking over everything. And
You were taking
hold on.
everything?
Before you start speaking, this is the problem. So
Sassy Latina. Here we go.
Oh yeah. Still highly recommend.
So it started with him taking over the finances, like him taking over the payments. I will ask him, hey, what do we owe? What do we have to pay this week? And he'll be like, I got it. Don't worry about it. Just transfer me $700 or give me this, and then I'll pay everything else. So I was, trusting him that he was paying everything. And then he started saying, okay, we might not make the payment for the mortgage. We might not make the payment for the car.
It wasn't
Why were
exactly
they taking
like that.
control of everything like this? Like almost forcefully. Like it sounds like she kind of wanted to be participating in it, but you were just there like, oh, it's me, Santiago, and I'm taking over all the money. Like I own everything.
It wasn't exactly like that, right? So
It felt like that.
essentially, we both were working professionals, right? Once we graduated and got together.
Yes.
We had
Welcome to almost every man and woman.
yeah. But the point is,
Okay.
so when we were living together, before we had our daughter, we were both working, making good money. We're like, all right, cool. We got some flexibility. We'd go out a lot. We'd, do all the normal people do, right?
Can fit in the fun budget, then yes.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. At that time, we had a fun budget. We had enough. Whenever, she got pregnant, we were like, okay, we need to upgrade, right? Get a house, do this and that.
Why?
That's when.
Why? Kids are raised
Because
in
we had the
apartments
money.
all over the world.
That's what I told
Yeah, I
him.
know, but we lived on the.
Oh, you told him this?
Yes.
Oh, so he was really pushing this?
Yes.
So you didn't even fully agree?
Yeah.
The one who got pregnant.
Hey, so.
Dude, she's the one that got pregnant, had to give birth,
Thank you.
mostly raised the kid, and she's like, I'm chilling in an apartment. I'm
it was
okay.
on the third
We
floor.
were even looking for another apartment, and then you were like, let's try to get into the house.
Okay,
And I'm like, no.
dude,
Yeah, you
The-
could
the-
look floor, first of all. Second,
We did.
people, there you go. Second, people live on the third floor.
Bro, it was all right. So,
There's no elevators, though.
Well, most don't.
no. Aside
Apartment
from
complexes?
that, yeah, they were ghetto too. Nah, but they were not. It was supposedly in a nice area, but it was ghetto, dude. Like you'd come outside and it's like
Your
you
tires
got
were gone.
cars broken into.
Well, that sucks.
fucking
We move
rims.
apartment complexes. That doesn't mean
We-
we buy a house.
It was
You
still
can buy
better.
a house in a ghetto area where they
the-
slash tires.
Well,
I'm not even in a bad area, and I had a window smashed like last year.
well, the thing is, so like what we're paying for the apartment complex, or what we're paying for our apartment in Houston, the market's crazy. So it's like you're looking at
shut
18.
That's
Yeah.
not the most expensive city in Texas.
It doesn't matter. But if you want to live in a semi-nice
because you just said
area,
it's crazy. It's not.
if you want to live in a semi-nice
Dallas
area,
is more
you have
expensive.
to-
Austin is more expensive. Houston's more
but
expensive
who
than
wants
San
to
Antonio.
fucking live there. There's more
would live
work,
there?
more everything in Houston.
Huh?
So there's much more competition. More people want to live in Houston. There's a lot more work. It's a booming city, dude.
I believe Dallas and Austin are growing percentage faster, but Houston is the fourth largest city in the country. However, it's mostly just suburban sprawl. I mean, and highways and death and depression and horrible.
Yeah.
But no, it's again, if it's everyone's fighting for a place, that means prices would go up more than everywhere else in Texas, and that is objectively not happening. So that's a cope if I've ever heard one.
Well, the way I justified it was, all right, look, we're paying, $1,800, $1,900 per month for an apartment.
Sure.
That's what we're going to
That
pay
you
in
didn't
mortgage.
have to necessarily.
Yeah.
But a mortgage locks you in.
Doesn't matter.
Rental prices go up and down. Listen,
No, they keep going up every year.
build in Texas. Rent in Austin has gone down about 40%. That can happen in these type of markets, So, but cost of housing has only gone up in terms of owning a house.
Yeah, but you want to...
interest rates and everything.
The idea was we built some equity in a house. Okay, at that
Great
time
idea.
we had
Could you
we
afford
had
it?
some. Yeah, at the time, yeah,
At
we
the
could.
time-
You
Well,
were
But
you were
this is
heavily
what-
against it.
This is what happened.
Well,
we
kinda.
had the money. We justified it. We're like, all right, we're making good money. We're both working.
Were you making just
When
as
she
good
got
money? Because you're making
she was
$10,000 a
making-
month.
She was
this
making
is
more
great.
money.
Were
at
you
the
making
time.
$10,000 a month? Because that's what you guys are netting right now,
At
which
that
is
time,
incredible. So I don't know why we're struggling. So you made less.
I made less.
Okay,
Yeah, I didn't
you guys
have
are
the-
doing incredible. Okay,
Yeah.
and what was her argument against it? Can I hear that? Because she's the one that made you apply.
What was
I
your
have that on my
argument
notes.
against
She
it?
made you apply.
What was your
And
argument
we're
against
watching
it?
over your shoulder as you were going through the application.
Mostly because I'm the faster typer.
It's weird if you're the engineer, but okay. What's her argument?
For what?
Oh, come on. You're telling me every reason why you wanted to do it. Why was she against it?
she was against it because she's like, why do we want to get a house right now? Let's just continue to live in an apartment complex, this and that. So I work construction, right? So I work kind of all over the place. So like at that time I was working, let's say very on the south side of Houston. And
any chance you remember towards the beginning of the conversation when she says there's not a lot of opportunity in the places that you guys live, as in where you bought and now you're stuck in? Get a job closer.
There's
Why?
almost nothing out there. That's why. Okay, so the thing is, when we were in the process of buying the house, we were trying to look outside of Houston. We were trying to be a little bit outside. We never thought we would end up all the way.
Well, Houston proper is not that big. It's endless cities around it. So I don't know.
well, Houston's huge.
We wanted more like
Houston metropolitan area, yes.
you could say we wanted
city
more
limits.
like away from the city type of.
We just wanted to
idea?
be outside of like
There's hardly a
the
city in
bustling-
Houston.
It's really
Dude, Houston, you drive
crowded. Have you?
That's
been
not
there right now?
crowded.
2 hours and you're
Oh.
still in Houston.
It's not Houston is not crowded. It's objectively not crowded.
When's the last time you've been there?
Houston is
It's
objectively in
fucking
every
crazy.
human density metric not crowded. It has traffic because you have people sitting in
Traffic is
cars that
crowded.
are larger than this little area that you and I are sitting in right now, and it's one person per car because we decided that's the most effective use of transportation.
Well, yeah.
It's not crowded compared to almost any city in the entire world. Houston's not even close to crowded. You have no idea what you're
Well,
talking
seems
about.
crowded to me.
It's not.
Okay.
It has horrible
What's
transportation.
pretty fucking annoying.
It has the widest highway in the country.
I know
And it
that.
still doesn't work.
Yeah, it
because
doesn't.
You guys are
Us?
I blame
as
the
Houstonites, yes.
I
That's
blame the
ideal.
transportation engineers.
Okay. So you made him apply. Why?
To financial audit
Mm-hmm.
because it's his fault that we're here. So he has
How's
to
it
apply.
his fault? Because I hear the house thing. Okay,
Okay.
I get the argument. I think it was stupid. You just
Well, I
you
mean-
didn't need to. It was the need. The need didn't exist. But go on. So why is it his fault? Tell me.
Because we ended up falling behind in a lot of payments because he wouldn't communicate to me what we needed to pay on time. He just
Why?
kept brushing it off. And it's also, he wants to please everything I want. So if I wanted this, he'll buy me this. If I wanted that, he'll go get it for me. Like, he's just treating me like a
Look,
queen.
the way I see it was, she was spoiled. Yes, I spoiled
He
her a little
spoiled
bit.
me.
But the thing is, I needed to keep her not in the dark, but like she needed to just worry about like our daughter. I didn't want to add any more
Pretty
stress to
much
her.
lying.
How old's this
So I was
kid?
like, she's 2 now.
Okay.
She's a handful. But she this is my thing.
honestly-
Like I wanted to keep her kind of just focused on that, and then I'll like worry about the bills, worry about that, not
Yeah.
take
much
over.
lying.
it.
You want
to
to
me.
know how to stress out a wife that just had a kid? And you guys kind of still just had a kid? Not paying your bills, being behind on your bills,
Thank you.
risking losing the house over your head. I'd say that stresses.
Yes. You see?
But at least I carried the burden. Like
Burden? What are you
in my
talking
sense,
about?
like as far as the burden of
It's
the
adding
debt, like
bills
I
to
Built
tried
up the
to
burden and then dropped it on her
Well,
head.
Look, the way I see it, the way I see it, I was trying to keep her. Now, I wouldn't say like protected, but like I needed to kind of take care of it as the provider of the family.
Okay,
there
and
was
then
a
you
time,
didn't provide.
Well, it was kind of hard, dude, because like so we had. Like, we started out as a dual income household, right? Okay, we were
Yeah.
both working. She was working, I was working.
Then you're like, "Ooh, we're about to have
making
a
good
kid, so
money.
we're going to be a single income household. So we should
Well-
probably buy a house."
Well, this is the thing, right? So the idea was she got pregnant, she took her leave, we had the baby and everything. Afterwards, the plan was for her to go back to work.
she is
That
working.
didn't-
You
that
guys are
didn't-
bringing in
that didn't
10,000
end up-
hours a month.
That didn't happen
Do
though.
you guys not know you guys are doing well beyond the median in Houston, in the United States,
Now.
and everywhere?
But
yes,
now that we're
even
over
now,
for
and
that.
then you made him apply.
Well,
yes, because we need the help.
we dug ourselves into a hole.
You dug us.
Okay,
in.
we are a team. We dug ourselves into
Now
a
you're
Okay,
hole.
she's
including
saying
me?
you.
Now you're including me.
Why are you saying that specifically? Why
Because
are you saying
Because
that?
of him. The reason why we're here because we're backed up on payments because he never told me anything.
I want to
to
hear
help out.
details. Just tell me
Okay.
about the whole thing. How did it look? How the whole
Okay.
situation look?
So then I ended up finding out that he ended up pawning his and asking for money to his mom and his dad to pay this, to pay that. And then we weren't able to afford daycare. And it's just on and off. A lot of things. Just
That's kind of
built up.
skipping a lot of steps along the way.
No,
there was
that's
a lot
little
of
bit. I'm
built up
just
through there.
throwing a little
So
bit at you.
she was working. She took time off, and then afterwards, she's like, "Hey, like, cause she did right. Like, she
Okay,
dealt
so-
with postpartum and all that. She didn't want to go back to work. So I was like, okay,
no,
look,
I did go back to work. Let me tell
Okay,
you the
she
story.
went
how
back
it
to work for
actually
3
happened.
months.
I had about 2 months of leave because I ended up having C-section. Okay, I went back to work. I went back to work like about for 3-4 months. I couldn't do it. I was going crazy with my daughter. I
Okay.
ended up kind of getting like anxiety, postpartum depression,
Yeah, I can accept it.
crying and all that stuff. So,
Yeah,
I
so-
was like, I can't do it. At that time, you were in another job, remember?
yeah, I
You
was
were
at a
making
farther job.
more money on that time.
Well, before
And-
that, she decided, she's like, okay, well, I don't think I want to go back to work because it was really hard for her to be away from the baby and just the, like the anxiety, postpartum and all that. So I was like, look, my buddy is telling me, let's start a company.
Oh,
So hey,
what are you
look,
on about?
He got
Why, dude?
it was a good fucking deal. So he was like, look, I'll get you a guaranteed salary. He's like, we're going to build this from the ground up. It's going to be for us. We're gonna make
Guaranteed
it.
salary. Who the says that other than
Hey.
applying for a real job?
Well, so here's the thing, right? We were like, oh, it's gonna be for us. All right, cool. So
yeah, that's what starting
I
a
ended up
business is.
leaving. I ended up leaving my job. right?
No.
I left my job
she
to
was
start this.
out. Well, she was out.
Well,
It was
you can
for a
say-
higher salary. So I was like, okay, it's gonna help
what?
us out.
How do you have a salary at a brand new business? That doesn't make sense.
Because we had you could say like a fund, right, to start the business
What
with.
was the fund?
It was. I won't get into that too much, but it was
Give me a
significant.
number.
It was at least
A
over
range.
300K, right?
How?
So
How'd you have that?
I didn't. It was
him.
It was my buddy who started the company. Essentially, what,
why would
what
he
it broke
give you
down
the
to,
money?
he didn't give it to me. So he was
But
the
he
owner.
promised payroll.
He promised me a salary.
A salary. Okay,
Yeah,
so you were
and-
working for him. You weren't going into business. What was your
Yeah.
role and promised salary?
I was the operations manager, essentially.
promised
so I
salary?
ran 100K plus bonuses, commission.
Okay.
And it was good.
And?
Good for a while. Yeah. So like the checks would roll in, it would help us. And I was like, all right,
Until-
look, you're struggling to go back to work. Just quit. Like, I got it. Like, I think we're making enough money. Because at the time we were. I was like, I'm making
Yeah,
enough money
probably.
to sustain us. You can stay home, whatever. And so the idea was she gets out of work for a year until, our daughter's
No.
old enough to
So I
like.
got off. The
You guys
thing,
don't agree on anything.
But it's
Do you
just
guys-
he's talking for me, and I tell you,
Okay,
don't talk
go.
for me. Let me talk.
All right,
Tells
talk
you
to me.
don't
Let me
talk-
tell.
So
my
this is
side.
very frequently. I see.
Yes, bro. Like
I tell you not to talk for me. I feel like
Okay,
we have
go.
these
That's okay.
conversations pretty often, don't we?
Somewhat weekly, actually,
yeah,
every
that's
Friday.
why we're in therapy.
Ah, well, that's good.
So I ended up trying to leave work, but the good thing about my job was that my boss was actually very nice enough to give me more time to be out.
Good, love it.
So I was out for about 6 months and was supposed to be able to come back in.
Did we not realize that this was 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Like, what the happening now?
Okay.
So-
You guys, you're over
I
the
mean-
limit on 3 cards I have.
Well,
Two cards.
We dug
Two
ourselves
cards. I'm
into
looking
a hole,
down.
and in order to get out of
Yeah.
that hole, we dug ourselves into a deep hole.
You dug
How does that make
more
sense?
into
You,
the
it was
deeper
you.
hole.
She says you.
I did because
What
I
did
was-
you do?
We were trying to maintain the bill so we didn't lose that was important, right? So I was like, okay, we're struggling to pay
What was
the
your
car. We're
income at
doing
the
this.
time?
At the time, I only had the single salary, and that was before I got a
What
raise.
salary?
I was like at 76.
So obviously, first of all, 76 is great. What's the struggle? That's still doing better than the median household. Actually, combined household income
Yeah, but
is that you're doing what is usually 2 salaries. So I
So-
don't know what you're struggling with. You obviously lost that other job, or he stopped paying you.
well, the
stop
business
paying.
went under, right?
Well,
so
it
there was
happens.
a couple months where it
Welcome
was
to
like
business.
Yeah, so it was a couple months where we were doing great, right? And then towards the end of it, I mean, I think at 1 month, probably the lowest we made was like I made $500 the whole.
Yeah.
And so it was like, dude,
That's rough.
I can't do it, man. I was
No.
like, I gotta go
Okay,
back
so why were you struggling at 75,000 hours a year though?
because that was when I went back to work at my old company.
Yeah, but why were you struggling at 75,000 hours a year?
Because we had accumulated all the debt from going from a 2-income
we're already
household
at a
to a
house.
1.
So how'd you
income.
dig the double hole?
So like a quadruple hole.
What did he do?
So by that time, we were already living at the house.
Yeah, in Conroe.
We had already purchased a lot of stuff for the house. And then
What did he do?
all the
He
joys
He
wasn't
of
said in
paid.
order to get out of the hole, he dug a deeper hole. What did he do?
Well, because he ended up leaving that job with his friend, or they went bankruptcy, whatever. He ended up making less money now. And then now that payments were coming in, you weren't able to catch up with those payments and kept falling behind and having to get loans and having to pawn
So
your
you're taking
gun
out
and
loans for
everything.
sure.
Yeah.
And pawning your guns is so... I've never even heard that on this show.
Yeah, I know. It's because, dude, I had a lot of. I'm like, well, we need some quick cash. I need like $800
And
like
they're
right
still there?
now.
Pawning. Yeah, because you guys are...
Yeah, basically. But I didn't want to sell them, so I was like, let me pawn them. I'll get them back. Once things improve.
Yeah, but the thing is that when I went
Which I
back
did get one
after
back.
that 6-month leave, I couldn't do it. I felt like I still wasn't ready. And then we were living far, and I was like, the drive is almost 2 hours every time. I might as well stay home for a bit and look for a job over there. So I ended up leaving and cashing out my 401k.
How much? How much? Because you have a child. And that
But it was-
child...
okay, hold on.
You need to be able to
Start speaking
retire
for me.
without the kid taking care of you.
Okay, so this is the thing.
God damn.
I cashed it out in order for me to stay as long as I can out from work to be with my
But
daughter.
that's confusing because he was making money. He was.
It wasn't enough. Though.
Okay,
Yeah,
it wasn't enough.
I know
never
for a
is,
fact.
right?
If I went through the spending during that time, come on, there's no way you cut back. Americans refuse to cut back.
Well, so that was part of the whole digging ourselves into that thing. Because whenever I got the new job and all the 100K salary, whatever. All right, cool. And she had the baby. At that time, I had a truck, right? It was a 2015 Dodge Ram.
No, you had a Silverado
patriotic.
first.
I had a Silverado first. It was completely paid off. I'd paid it off, but it was completely dude. Like you had brake issues.
The reason you
had
didn't go
transmission,
back to work is because you
engine.
thought your daughter was going to be abused in daycare?
It's more like being afraid of what happens because all these
Is she
videos
going
that
to
were
a Catholic
Hold
daycare?
on, because of all the videos that you see like on TikTok and Facebook
She's not a little
of
boy.
like children getting beat up, this happening to children, or something happened to a
I
baby.
think you're consuming fear on a daily basis via doom scrolling.
Yeah,
The entire world.
I was afraid of that. That's
You
where my
cannot
okay, hold
make
on,
your
hold on.
daily decisions based on doom scroll.
I
Okay,
told
so
her
then-
that.
You can't.
That's where my anxiety, my depression started hitting. I would be crying every day. I couldn't focus on work and everything. So
Okay.
I was going crazy
Well,
myself.
that part's fine. I'm okay
And
with you
then-
taking time.
I ended up taking therapy. That's when I ended up leaving those 6 months that my boss gave me again.
How
'cause
much did you take out from that 401k?
It was like,
Why are you speaking for me?
I'm just saying.
17,000.
It's chunky.
Yeah, it was good money.
Chunky. Was that everything?
Yeah, no, I ended up getting afterwards as well more money, like 1,000 extra. I mean, 1,000 is something,
Guys, you literally...
but
The
it was
idea-
to sustain me out from work. So that actually helped out for like about 10 months.
$130,000 in debt outside of the mortgage. Outside of the mortgage is
Probably a little more than that.
$130,000. How is that even possible? What have you done? What have you possibly done? That is insanity.
Well,
Outside
I
of the
say?
mortgage.
Well, one is the car.
yeah, the car is
The car is the big one, the main one that we're like kind of fighting. like-
No, hardly. Honestly, no.
It's like how some people have
I'd
like
say more than anything, it would be an RV, but even that isn't meeting up
So-
20. That's not
Okay,
even a
that-
quarter
he
of the
can tell
debt.
the
You
story
don't
for
have
that.
any individual debt that is like more than 15% of
He can
your
tell
debt
the
outside
story
of the
for that.
mortgage.
That's his.
So the
I don't
RV
wanna get in
is
that.
that's a precarious situation.
Carrot?
But
Okay.
all right, so as far as
Is it a fix up? Is it a buy, fix up, sell for more money? Please don't tell me.
No.
What, you guys gonna live
So-
on the road?
no, it was for my mom. So
What the dude? Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll get into that as we go through all the debt. But I need to know how the communication around money in the household is right now. Like when
All
you
right.
sit down, you guys
Okay.
talk.
So
how do these conversations go?
before, what it used to be was I handle all the finances. I handle everything, right?
Did she want to be a part of it?
I was the responsible.
Did she want to be a part of it?
No.
You were not responsible. Look where we are.
I didn't want to be part of it. I asked you, hey, what do we need to pay? I'm getting paid my check or whatever. I have extra money from the 401k when I wasn't working. Hey, like, are we missing anything? No, you're fine. It's okay. Go spend your money. Go do this. Because I used to go shopping a lot.
So it was lies.
Well,
Like
Or
she,
like,
she
'cause
was
I-
trying to be a part of it, trying to understand if it was appropriate to spend or not.
At the
Listen,
time, I
shopping
did.
is not a bad thing. Whether or not it's appropriate
Yeah.
is the question. And you just lied?
well, it's not that I lied. It's that at the
Oh my
time
God,
we
he
were
did.
doing okay.
You did.
We
You did.
were doing
I kept
okay.
repeating that to you so many times. Stop lying to me. Tell me the truth. Hey, what do we owe? Oh, do we got to pay the light bill, the gas, the house? What's coming up? Like, I need to know.
Every time something came up, I had a plan in my head. So I would say, look, all right.
Oh, you're
we're
one of those
good.
guys with the plans. Plans.
I know.
Your
what,
plans
imaginary?
don't work, dude. There's proven systems out there that you can take advantage of.
Well,
And you wanted to do these plans. You're the guy
So-
with the plans. The plans never work.
I know.
You get an infinite amount of plans.
Are you telling me is that I need a new plan?
Look, private student loans can make you feel like you're one missed payment away from selling your grandma's heirlooms. We miss you, Grandma. Y-Refi says, chill out. No more sacrificing the family jewels. They don't reduce you to a credit number. They actually want to see if you actually plan on paying them. And by the way, they're providing interest rates under 6%, which is practically a unicorn in the student loan jungle. I mean, some lenders want to charge so much that you'd swear they're putting your firstborn on layaway. Tired of monthly payments so high you can't afford a single sweet treat? Y-Refi has got you. They'll rearrange your payment plan, ease the monthly hit, and even let your poor cosigner off the hook. Mom or dad can finally breathe. Oh, and if you think you'll just get stuck in a call center, guess what? 4.6 stars on Google says Y-Refi actually picks up and treats you like a real human. Shocker, right? In finance, that's about as rare as me not slamming the desk every single episode. So, if you're done fantasizing about robbing a bank, don't do that, by the way, check out Y-Refi. They're here to help you actually crush these loans without selling your kidneys on the black market. Head to yrefy.com/hammer, that is yrefy.com/hammer, or call 888-973-3978, that is 888-973-3978, and see how a real personal approach can help you escape the private loan nightmare. Because, let's be honest, living with crippling debt until you're 90 is not the retirement plan you dreamed of.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you a plan. I'll put you
There
through
you go.
all of our classes,
No,
debt
I
class,
gave
budget class,
you
all the
a
good
plan.
stuff.
Once I found out about everything, I started organizing on our day-to-day what we're
I will
spending.
say that.
And did he want to listen to it?
Yeah.
At the beginning, no.
Well,
He
Tell
went.
me. Tell me about it. I need to know the dynamic. Tell me.
okay. So she, and I will give credit where
No, I
credit's
want to see
due.
what
She
she
learned
thinks.
a lot.
Why do you think he wasn't listening to you?
Because once we budget, I'll tell him, okay, we have this by the end of the weekend so we could buy groceries. Like, we only have like $100 left over for groceries. And then he'll go, and then suddenly there's a purchase of like a taco truck and like buying food at lunch. I meal prep for a reason, and you won't go buy other food. Oh, I'm
That
gonna
was
give me a
recent.
burst, or I'm gonna da-da-da-da. And I'm like, no, I don't care. Do not go out to eat. What's the point of me making the food if you're gonna go out and eat
But
something
does it
else?
work if you sit there and just tell someone what to do? Instead of actually sitting down, coming up with a plan together and being on the same page. It doesn't work if you kind of create your own plan for the household and you're like, this is what you do.
Exactly.
Does that work?
No, but this is the thing. Okay, so I put in, because he already did his thing on his side. He tried to take over. It didn't work. So might as well me try to take over and try to organize our finances.
No. Maybe the takeover is what doesn't work. He tried to take over. You tried to take over. How about you guys sit down, do it together?
Because his ideas won't work.
Well,
I
okay.
think
Tell
if
me
we
about
put our
that.
heads together, we can come up with a plan. And lately,
She
we
seems
have
to disagree.
we have our income. We have it kind of lined out. Who's making what, when. And the only one that's kind of like iffy is the second job for me, because it depends how many classes I'm teaching, right? I can get more, I can get less. Last week I got over 900. This week I got 200. So it
But
varies.
it
right?
averages out. And
It
you got
averages
about
out.
10,000 a month net.
Yeah,
Which is
so-
awesome.
With that, we have like our bills, but the thing is, the bills that we do have, they take a huge chunk.
Yeah.
So at the end of it,
I'm
we're left
sure.
with like $100.
No, that's
And
great,
so
but what's-
that's what we really like.
No, I want to know the dynamic around the conversation around budgeting right now when we're talking about what we're doing with the household finances. What does it look like?
Right now, this moment is we follow a planner board that we have, and the discussions around that is, are you sticking to the board?
So
That's
it's holding
the-
each other.
Yeah, holding each other
And?
accountable.
Me holding him mostly.
Really?
Yes.
Tell me.
Because I'm like, hey, you have this payment, this payment, this payment, this payment to make. My check is going to be saved up to try to make the car payment or to try to make the mortgage payment, because I only get like about 2 checks every month, So then he gets them weekly. So I'm like, hey, you got Affirm, you got your credit cards, you got this, you got that, light bill, and all that stuff.
And how do those conversations go when you're sitting there telling him all this?
He has to do them.
She just
No, but how do
texts-
they go? How do the conversations go?
Well,
Okay. I'm like, all right.
go
I'm
okay.
like,
He just says
like,
okay.
She'll tell me like, hey, did you pay that? And I'm like, yeah, I paid it
but
according to the board.
Recently,
I just
like
fucking
last
follow it.
week, he had made other payments. So I have access. We have a joint account. So I have access to see what he buys or purchases or pays. And then I see extra affirm payments. And I'm like, hey, we only had a total of like four affirm payments that you had to make this week. Why is there extra? It's like throwing off the calculation that I had for the week. And then he's like, well, I was backed up. I needed to catch up. I was like, why didn't you tell me this in the beginning? Like, you bring up new things every week and it just fucks up the whole calculations that I have.
It was on auto pay, but it was on auto pay to a separate account that I have that's like personal. So it didn't draft. So then it basically said like, you're late. So I needed to pay it to catch up to get back in good standing.
Well, I know that recently, provided by your work, you went to a financial advisor and your quote to Colton from that conversation with the financial advisor, a sassy black advisor looked at me and said, honey, you just need to file bankruptcy.
Well, it was virtual, right? So like, essentially what happened was
I don't know, maybe that is
a virtual
the truth,
assessment.
I mean, I'm sure she didn't tell you to change your behavior first. Usually financial advisors, honestly, aren't usually the best budgeters. Usually they're good for investing in
this
wealth
is kind of how that
management.
conversation went down. She's like, all right, explain to me your finances, break it all down. I don't need to see nothing, just kind of tell me. Because it was a quick, like, I think it was like an hour-long call. And so I started explaining it to her, and you know, we're virtual, whatever. And then every time I'd bring up something, tell her my payments, and like at that time she wasn't working, so when like every time I'd say something, she was just like, and then her whole thing was like, honestly, you just need to file bankruptcy. She's like, I don't see anything.
We'll see, maybe that might be the case.
She's like,
I don't know.
And I was like, okay, well, is that gonna help with the like kind of everything? Because I was like, my thing is, it's not just getting out of debt, changing habits, right?
Well, exactly. No, it doesn't. Because if you do
also,
bankruptcy without changing the habits first, you're going to be in the same amount of debt. Exactly. It's not worse
so
again.
My whole thing was, we need to learn how to change habits, which I think we've improved on. But also,
we'll see about that.
Right?
I mean, come on.
Aside from that, though,
people improve before coming on the show. It's like for a week or two because they know they're coming on the show. Like, okay,
it wasn't like that.
No, we'll see.
Aside from that, though, it was just we didn't want to fuck up our credit either. So like, it's already
it will fuck up your credit,
but it will fuck up. So we didn't want to.
We want better credit. You already have the house. Are we trying to sell and move?
Yeah.
Well, then why did you buy this house, Dick?
To build equity.
She didn't want to build equity. You can build equity in any house that you buy, potentially.
But you have to buy the house to build it, don't you? So we bought one.
Yes, but you could you probably would have made more money.
You
probably would have made more money putting the extra money that went towards the house down payment and whatnot in the overall market.
The valuation of the property
outperformed housing market.
Came back, and we're already like.
Yes, but you projected at being 25K. Investing the rest in the overall market. You would have. And then you would have had more money to put down and have a chunkier equity position on a house that you guys actually wanted instead of rushing into a house because, I knocked her up.
We did want the house. The house was...
She didn't?
We went to go look at it. She was like, yeah, I love this house.
Okay, so we were already in it, so I was like, might as well, I mean...
Exactly.
Because at the beginning,
Well, that's different than I love this house.
Hey, I mean...
I didn't say I love this house. I said, I mean, yeah, why not? I mean...
Very conflicting.
No, because you always see it. You see a whole different perspective of me. I did not say I love it. I said, okay, I mean, we might as well then. Like, he kind of convinced me into it. He was like, no, we got to get our foot in it, blah, 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 blah. And I was like,
this isn't going to be our forever home. I was like, I'd rather pay towards a house that we can later sell.
I wouldn't necessarily buy into a home that we can't at least consider a forever home. Is it likely to be when we buy our first home? No. But if it's not even in the consideration, if we're immediately going in like, this isn't our forever home, yeah, let's buy it. What? No. That's bad because you never know what the market's gonna do.
Well, that's the thing. So we're like, all right, we're gonna get a cheap starter house. I was like, we're gonna fix it up a little nicer.
What's a cheap starter house? How much?
We got it for $221.
Okay.
Or like $225, but with the down and all that, it went down to like $221.
Told y'all.
So right now we're like at $217. Mm-hmm. So that's like total debt.
Yeah, but we'll see what it's actually worth once we get to it. That's later on. Okay, I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1, and then point. When I point, I want you guys at the exact same time to give me what you think your household financial score is. 0 to 10, 0 being the absolute worst, 10 being the absolute best. 3, 2, 1.
2.
1.
Okay. If you want your Hammer Financial Score, take the assessment for free. It just takes a few minutes at calebhammer.com. You'll see where you're doing poorly, where you're doing well, what you need to do to improve your situation and get to the next level. Take it for free at calebhammer.com. And if you don't want to be like a guest who ends up on the show, make sure you download the Down the Wise budgeting app. That's exactly what they have did. New features being added monthly. There's an incredible team working on it. It's incredible. And it changes tens of thousands of people's lives. DollarWise.app. Sign up for the free trial, see if you like it. And if you do, you can also take the annual version to save a lot of money. And when you do, I will personally sign my budget-friendly cookbook and mail it directly to your door. DollarWise.app. All the links are in the description below. Let's get into these numbers, shall we? So Home Depot, that's racist. What's going on?
All right.
What's going on with this?
When we first got the house, like we needed to do a couple improvements to it, right? So the main thing was the Home Depot.
Needed to?
we
Why are we
got
buying
the-
a house that's supposed to be the cheap house that then you need to put money into?
Well, you needed to get a washer, dryer, fridge. You need that.
Well,
so it was
okay, well, that's
utilities, right?
different.
Or appliances, right? Appliances.
beginning.
That was at the beginning.
Appliances are different. Yeah,
All right.
At the beginning, okay.
Okay, but then it got into, hey,
Oh, it's over the limit, you dick!
yeah.
You dick by hundreds of dollars.
it slippery slope, right? It
slippery slope to get over the limit? What are you talking about?
Look,
Slippery
dude,
slope
every
to get
time
over
you
the
go into
limit?
Home Depot, they got the deals.
Yeah, I know.
So-
I know you're excited.
Yeah.
You're like
That's pretty
Insta
racist.
erection.
Yeah.
I know.
I know. It gets me off. But
I'm sure you're in it more than you are in her.
Maybe
haven't gone
so.
recently. It's over the limit. But
Oh, yeah, that and they're pulling up with vans, so I'd stay away.
yeah, pretty much. So freaking what happened with that was it started out with getting the appliances. All right, and then as we were going, like every month or every week after that, it'd be like, we also need this. We need to get filters. We need to get this. We need to get paint. We need to get
need
caulking.
paint? You didn't need paint. You need
Well, they
paint.
had, it was just, we needed paint for the like touch-ups and garage like stuff because they didn't paint it.
garage?
They didn't paint it.
Why do we care about the garage?
That's what I said.
That's where you keep
That's
all
what
the
she
stuff.
said. So, okay. She's always saying no to all this you're trying to do, yet you just do?
Pretty much.
What do you always just do?
Because it's needed. Like we
No,
need all right,
paint
okay.
in a garage is not needed.
Okay, look,
There
our
were certain
backyard
things we
is
needed.
needed because they did give it to us without no grass.
So we
So?
spent
And
a
then
couple
the side of the
$100.
house does flood, so, he ended up building
no.
a French
Pause.
drain.
So, who gives a if there's no grass in the backyard?
I need to take
If
out my
you're
daughter
just
to play.
huh?
I want to take out my daughter to play.
Can't have her
Dude,
playing
she
in
was
dirt.
she wasn't even
Fucking-
born when you bought the house yet.
No, she
She was a year.
Okay.
She was.
Wait, I thought you wanted to get a house once she got pregnant and you wanted to upgrade. You asked for it, and I'm delivering a way to connect the dots to see how the stuff we talk about applies to you, your money, your debt, and your goals. The wait is over because Master Your Money, my all-in-one personal finance platform, is finally live. Inside, you'll get access to all of my courses, budgeting templates, calculators, a community of like-minded budgeters, exclusive content, weekly tips, and free access to the DollarWise Premium Budgeting app. Learn everything from budgeting to investing. Tune in weekly for Behind the Budget, a Master Your Money exclusive, and join members' monthly challenges to celebrate your wins. And since it's Black Friday, I'm giving you access to our members' exclusive audits, financial audit post shows, and more insider content in our newly upgraded Hammer Elite 3.0 membership. I've wrapped it all into what I'm calling the Ultimate Hammer Bundle. Sign up for Master Your Money today and get lifetime pricing at just $39.99 a month, over $100 in annual savings, and access to the DollarWise Budgeting app premium version, 1 month of Hammer Elite 3.0 for free, plus a free budget-friendly cookbook that you can download. This insane offer ends after Black Friday, so if you want to master your money, click below and get started today.
No.
So we lived in the apartment
Oh my
with her for a few months,
goodness.
and then when she turned,
Hey,
what,
how many rooms are this
couple
in
months.
this apartment?
The apartment,
Yeah.
was
Two
bed.
God.
I mean, at that time we had lots of animals, so when a bunny had its own room at that point.
well, no, when we have a kid.
but
no.
it
Yeah,
was
all
way
that shit
before
goes-
that.
I'm not saying get rid of the bunny. It doesn't need its own room when you have a kid.
We did.
No.
No, we got rid of the bunny, is what I'm saying. But
Oh, well, there you go.
Well,
The
yeah,
problem
we
is solved.
rehomed. All
The
right.
kid
So just go to a park.
well, the thing was, we're like, all right, we need to. Well, at that time, it was like
It was just me and him.
wanted to
We had-
make sure.
Usually, apartment complexes, by the way, have common areas with like.
Yeah, they're
Fucking,
bad. They're horrible.
well, you're right. Your place didn't sound great. I wanted you to move to a better apartment
There was no
complex.
playgrounds in the apartment.
Yeah,
Well,
there
I said a
wasn't.
better apartment complex instead of buying a house, but you didn't need to get grass. The flooding thing, I agree. Yes, we deal with that. The grass was not 100% necessary out of the gate. It just
but-
wasn't.
Okay, it was an aesthetic thing. We wanted to have fucking grass
there
in the
it
back.
is.
But
You couldn't afford your bills. Fuck you. She was out of work. Fuck you.
so
What are we
She
doing?
had gone back to work. But so with
I don't know why we were
trying to put
struggling because you
grass,
put this
and then
overmaxed.
on the side. So like on the side, it would kind of flood a bit. And
Yeah,
we had
I'm okay
mentioned
with
it
that
to the
one.
builder, right? So they were like, "Hey man, sorry, we kind of sloped it the way it could, whatever." They couldn't help us basically in the warranty.
Well, then you had a bad realtor.
Yeah,
but-
it was pretty. Yeah,
Yeah, we
don't
didn't
get
have
me
a good
started.
realtor.
But point is, I was like, all right, I'm like a DIY a French drain. So then I went to go
that's
buy all the shit
why
that I
you're
needed.
here.
Yeah. So
That's why we're like,
that's what that is, dude. The French drain, all the materials, the rocks, the pipe, the
what?
on the
You
Home Depot
overmaxed
card.
out a card?
I didn't. It was the interest that kind of.
If you make minimum monthly payments on time with the interest rate required, like they will not go over the limit. It will not. If you make minimum monthly payments on time, even if you're at the limit, it will not go over.
The problem with that was, and I'll be honest. So like, I'd make a payment, but then I'd go and spend more than the payment. You know.
There it is, you dick. Why would you do that when you have a wife and child?
Because I wasn't paying attention to what the limit was. But like the way I
What the
saw it was,
limit
I
was?
needed.
No, obviously you kind of were because you waited for room to spend on there and then you went spending.
It was on auto
So
pay.
that's a lie.
It was on auto pay.
But
On
you
my
waited for
mind-
the payment to hit and then you knew you could just spend. So you knew it was maxed out or else you would be spending before the payment hit. So you knew it was there. Don't bullshit. Don't bullshit me.
We needed certain things.
Listen, I'm okay with the flooding thing and you had a bad
wasn't just
realtor,
that.
bad contract, but even still, obviously once you had the ability to spend on the card, you did. And that is why it's been pushed over.
Yeah.
You have a wife and child at home. I don't care about your Home Depot addiction.
But my thing was, dude, we had the, what do they call that? The 4 pillars or whatever, food, shelter, all that taken care of. So I was like, all right, look, we're going to do this to add a little bit of comfort to our house. So in my mind, it was kind of necessary because I wanted, my daughter to be able to go outside and play in the grass and, have
Which
stuff
I
for
get,
her, right?
and we can budget that in. We don't have to do everything at once and overmax out a credit card. I'm not against it.
The method was bad. but
Yes, that's what
the
I'm saying.
intentions
Are you
were
not
good.
hearing that? That's literally what I am arguing about.
I mean-
you're over the limit, dude.
We still have no grass though.
You have
We
deferred
have
interest
grass.
coming up in not long.
It's all the crabgrass.
Listen, the limit is $2,200, but you have a balance of $2,733.58 with a minimum monthly payment of $81. I mean, fees being hit.
So I think the other thing with that was...
Here it is, Dick. Here it is. Here it is, you little... Dude, this is what it is. This is actually what is going on. Here you go.
What can you see?
7 of the 9 months at the time of this statement, all the payments bounced because you didn't have enough money in your checking account and you got fees on it. And that
Is
is
that
why
what
it's been
happened?
pushed over. Is that what happened?
You don't know
I
what
didn't know,
happened?
I didn't know that.
Carlos.
Why don't you? You took over the finances, you said.
Yeah.
Recently, I'm not gonna look.
Recently,
into,
you're not looking at a statement. How do you take over the finances? And
Well, I'm
wait,
taking
how
over
do
the
neither of you
payment.
know this? This is insane.
It was supposed. Okay, in my
No, this
mind,
is
No,
insane.
it was
look,
on
this is
auto
hard.
pay. Now, in
It
my
was,
mind,
and you
your
didn't have
card.
enough money, so it bounced, and you've accumulated $219 of fees.
I didn't know that.
Fees? How? It's in the statement.
I
You
didn't
guys
look at
said
the
you're looking
statement.
at your now. I'm doing so much better recently. How? What are you talking about?
That was
This makes-
before.
No, this is no. This is this year. You would know this walking into this room.
I didn't look at the statements. I didn't pay attention
How
to
are
it,
you
dude.
doing this without looking at your documents? You're not doing this
You-
correct.
You log in. All I would do is
Well,
log
again,
into the fucking
you-
app, look at it, and say, okay, it's enrolled in auto pay. Let me make a payment now. Boom, and then it go
But
through.
if you don't have enough money in your checking account, auto pay does not work.
That's the thing. It did. So like, it
didn't.
did have money, but by the time
Two
I guess
times
the fucking,
this year it has.
I guess by the time that
Two
the
times.
payment like drafted,
We're in
it
the 10th month.
other fucking
2 times
payments
it's
had
worked.
gone through.
2 times it's worked. 2 times it's worked. It's worked 20% of the time. It has failed 80.
Well, all right. So,
Because
whenever
why?
I'd
What are we
fucking,
fucking around with in the checking account? Oh, there's bullshit spending.
there is bullshit spending.
Yeah, it was
but
approximately
aside
about
from that,
20% of your spending was the bullshit.
Whenever-
And you don't have enough money in your checking account to make your minimum 2 payments. What the f- is wrong with you guys? Come on, you took over the finances. Why is that possibly something that's happening?
Okay, look, I did not look into the statements. I only asked him, hey, what payments do you have coming up?
So you haven't taken
How
over the
much?
finances. You just
Well,
wanted to know what
some.
payments are happening.
She made a
I mean,
schedule.
of
Some. What's the
course,
point of taking
a
over some if
schedule.
not knowing what is going on as a whole?
Well, I don't know what goes on with his own cards. I only know
His
what
own
goes on.
cards? But you guys, you've combined all this, isn't it? If we're paying for his own cards from our joint checking
Well,
account,
I'm
which I'm
kinda
assuming, wouldn't
trusting-
we want to know? You're trusting the guy that lied about finances for years?
No. I'm trusting his words on, okay,
Why?
this is the monthly payments. I'm
He
good
hasn't
on my
obliterated
card.
that trust?
That's it.
How has he not obliterated this financial trust?
I mean, he has now more for sure.
but
Well, he didn't even know this. Like,
Well,
I don't
that's the
even know
thing.
how.
all right.
$1,000 of interest this year, hundreds of dollars of fees in one card. One card! Over the
Okay.
limit by hundreds of dollars. Deferred interest going to hit in just the coming months.
Well, all right, look. So whenever we'd make the
Mm-hmm.
payment, I'm sure this kind of lines up with other payments. So whenever I'd auto pay, it would take a couple of days to draft. By the time that payment drafts, I guess the money wouldn't be there because
Dude,
another payment hit.
Dude, $80?
Dude, no. Well,
You're
I auto
telling
paid
me
it for $125.
No. Why? Put it on, what?
So I'd auto pay it for at least like 100 or
That
125.
doesn't make sense. Why not just
to try to
minimum?
pay a little bit more?
But you're paying literally 2 times this year.
I know. It was a bad plan. but we can improve it now. Now that we know. I didn't know. I honestly didn't know. Maybe that was part of the problem.
I would say that's a big part is you guys don't know anything, especially now that you've taken over. You don't know. What are you haven't taken over?
Look, I at
are you
least got
talking
us
about?
a little bit caught up this time. A little bit caught up.
A little bit caught up. What are
Yeah.
you talking about? We literally just had
Caught
a
up
late.
in our
No,
car
we literally
payments.
just had a late payment. This statement, like I don't want to hear it. This is the most
well,
recent
this is
statement.
his statement. I'm not gonna deal with that. That's
Why?
him.
Well, you guys are together.
Yeah,
Thing
we're
is, it-
together, but
It's been paid
at the
since.
beginning it was just you, and now we're trying to
You
be
don't know
together.
that. You don't know that. You probably had a draft attempted. You don't know if it went through. You do not, because you didn't even know it's missed 80% of this year.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That was
So
crazy.
you cannot tell me it's been fixed since. You can't. It's at a 30% interest rate of death, insanity. Why?
I know. It's pretty bad.
And like just
So when I first got it, the original plan was we're gonna get the appliances, and that was
plan
0%.
guy, the guy with plans, always having
Yeah.
plans.
Yeah,
Nothing's ever worked. Go on. What was your plan? Your grand plan?
I never said it was a good plan. I just said it
Have
was
you never
a plan.
had a good plan in your life?
All right, so it was 0 interest for the 1 year or whatever the promotion is. So that's what we did. We got the appliances, and I was like, all right, we're good. We're not gonna buy anything else on it. But then kept coming up. So
Kept coming up. You spent 20% on bull.
yeah, pretty much.
Kept coming up. What are you talking about? Shit kept coming.
Kept coming up like we needed to do the French drain.
Had
we
to do
needed
grass.
we had to do grass.
We
had to
would
do-
have. Whole house would have burned down without the grass in the
We
back.
had, we had pests, dude. We tried to DIY like the pest control and all kinds of shit. So,
Oh, dude,
Oh,
I'd just
no, we
knock it
did.
out of the gate.
We did have to pay for pest
we
control.
had to pay like
That's what a lot
3K
of
for
them-
what do they call that shit? Exclusion
Exclusion?
for like rats and like to prevent anything from getting
It's
inside.
not good. Obviously, I would encourage that, but I would also encourage making your payments on time and having enough money in your checking account.
We had enough money at the time, but
No.
it
No.
wouldn't. By the time
No.
the payment hit,
That
there
is
wasn't
at
enough
the
money.
time, dude. That is the time you would need to have the money. What are you talking about?
You're
Okay,
making no
so-
sense.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
are
I get that.
making no sense.
Okay, when I clicked authorize pay, there was money in the account. I guess by the time it drafted, there wasn't.
This is my
fucking money.
conversation every time with him. He's trying to justify what he did.
Yeah, he is. You really are. Why are you
I'm
an
not. I'm
endless
trying to
justifier?
explain.
You're not. Now you're gonna try to justify how you're not justifying. What are you talking about? What do you? This is. How can she have a conversation with you? How can you guys have conversations at all?
You see, this is the supposedly conversation we have.
Tell you what, I'll ask my therapist.
Okay.
Well, how have those been going?
Crazy.
Pretty good.
We like
Well,
couples therapy. Oh, crazy. I don't know if I like crazy. How's it crazy?
Yeah, because we let everything out and we both start going at it and
A
crying.
couples therapist is supposed to Hopefully,
I mean, she does listen,
Mediate,
of course.
yeah.
no,
She
not
does
just
try to-
listen, step in and make sure the
She
conversation
does.
is healthy.
She does.
She
But
does.
what I mean crazy is between me and him, like we both are
We don't
going
hold
at
back.
it, and then she's.
What are you guys not holding back on these days? What's going on right now?
Just I would say it's
Last
tension
Friday,
that's
what
built
happened?
up.
What
Well,
was
last
the,
Friday
what was the big?
we got
let
canceled
loose?
on because she broke her
Okay,
finger.
the Friday
or
before
something. Before that,
Yeah, come on. What was the last big blow up?
last big blow up was over what? Shipley Donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically we have this thing at work where if you get to work late, you have to buy breakfast for the team. I had gone late a couple times already, and so I was like, all right, fuck, I know we don't got it. Let me just buy some donuts real quick. I bought like $20 worth of
26. I think it
26
was like
bucks
26 or
worth
something
of
like that.
breakfast and took it for the team.
And I was
And it was a bad call, but I was like, all right, look,
but
like,
his
I do
excuse is,
kinda-
I'm going to get a check on Friday from my other
I am.
job.
I worked a lot of hours
And I'm
that
like,
week.
that money's going to go to pay care, so we might.
It's hard,
but that was the big check.
It's hard. Obviously, I don't want you to spend it, and the excuse you use is horrible about
I
getting
know,
paid.
but-
I also have a hard time, like, if that is their kind of culture that's been agreed upon at work. I mean, I'm not horribly opposed to him doing that in a one-time way. However, what I'm
One-time
opposed
way.
It was-
what I'm
it wasn't
opposed
a
to
lot.
is if you know that is the thing and you're in the worst position out of almost anyone there, don't be late, dick.
Thank
dude,
you.
work
I
crazy
wake you
hours.
up, dude. Like I kicked
So I
you.
go into work at like,
Yeah, but you were the one who was late. That means all the people that work crazy hours got there before you.
no, actually they get there after me. I was supposed
What?
to be the first one. So I get
Oh,
there
you're
at
the
like,
safety guy. Get there. You're the manager. Come on.
yeah, but it's, dude, when
What?
you're working every day, like cause I go in at 3 a.m. and I have to leave my house at like
That's annoying,
1:30.
but if that's what you agreed upon, then do it.
Yeah, I know. But dude, it gets hard. After a while, it wears on you.
It
And
does,
then-
but you have to do it.
and
I
then
mean,
working
I
2
get
jobs.
here late. I mean, I
Yeah,
guess I don't really have like a time I have to get
every
here.
now and then,
But-
it's not that it's fine. I don't try
One,
to
I
make
could
it a
afford
habit.
buying breakfast for everyone. Two, also, it doesn't matter because I don't really have anything to do before filming. So,
No, we got a lot of to do.
exactly. So you gotta go.
But that's what I'm saying. Dude, it gets fucking hard. It wears on you.
Is this
So
a firm? Hi, listen here, Financial Audit. I've curated the exact resources and tools I personally use or would use if I was in certain situations. So take advantage of these offers in the resources section in the description below. The first one, I've moved my investments to Webull. Do the same and transfer to my investing app of choice, and you get cash bonuses of $200 all the way up to $30,000, depending on initial funding amount, and up to 8.1% APY on your money, and up to 3.5 matches for your IRA. And then number two, a great new checking account that I've switched over from SoFi, and it's called Chime. Get that $550 bonus when you sign up with direct deposit and get almost 4% on your money just sitting there. And then three, automate your investing with Acorns. Usually sign-up incentives are only $5, but you get $20 with my link. Number four, you can increase your income and boost your resume with a course career certification. 5, if T-Mobile is good in your area, switch to Helium and get a literal $0 a month phone plan for the same exact service. But most importantly, go get your free Hammer financial score and see where you stand in the world of finances. Take the assessment at calebhammer.com. You will not regret any of these. Change your life today.
yeah. Oh, dude.
2 times overdue. Why the possible? Why?
I thought it was on auto pay. Like,
Oh, so here. Okay, then. So I understand why you wanted to step in, but your stepping in has failed.
okay, everything is supposed to be on auto pay. So in my mind, as long as
I
there's
don't
money
think you
coming
understand
in,
that if you do not have enough money in your checking account, autopay doesn't matter.
there is enough money every week. But then it gets taken over by other bills if they hit beforehand.
This is a bill.
But this is why I told
know.
you check on what you have on autopay and which ones do you not have in autopay. And like either take them off and try to make the payments how we have them to make them scheduled.
I think it's
to
more
what
of
we
a-
have on the week.
I think it's more of a timing issue.
Oh my god.
What is the management philosophy here around our payments? Because we have 2 accounts in a row that are completely in terms of making payments.
There might
What
be a
is the
few more.
philosophy we're using? The strategy we're using? The communication we're
it's-
doing?
okay.
Because you said there's a magical little board and you're following the board and everything's good, except it's not once we got into the numbers.
The board is recent. So before it was just like, all right,
Dude, this
every
is
week
literally
we get paid.
just now. Like, this is now.
So basically,
Wait, you made the board
when
yesterday?
we get paid. When we get paid, we pay everything that's due that week. That's kind of
You're budgeting weekly.
Yeah.
Guys, that's not an accurate budgeting
I
process.
mean, it's temporary, and that's why we applied.
No, it's not temporary. It's going to be forever because you're
Well,
budgeting incorrectly.
We switched to budgeting monthly now.
That's good.
So that's what she does. She learned.
Start.
I
you
do
know,
the whole month.
She'll do the whole month, and so we plan out. Okay, next week we got to pay this. We got to pay that.
And then we have this leftover.
but
It's going to roll over to the next week,
For
so
the
we can pay
past
this, and
couple
that.
months, it's been a cluster.
Amazon's overdue. Alta's overdue. Wouldn't be surprised if Costco and Amazon, the other Amazon, ended up being overdue. So on a firm, which by the way, this is one of the crazier firm balances we've ever had because usually it doesn't let you get up this high. $3,022.35. That's crazy.
Yeah.
On a firm?
Well, it's
Like,
because
what are we doing?
I had a lot of good purchases with those guys. It was recently that, everything kind of went, but for the most part, we've been pretty good about staying on top of it. And we use it for like, that's actually necessary. Like, it's not like we're buying a bunch of bullshit.
Fuck off. What are you talking
Some
about,
of it was
Ulta?
that was her hair.
Well, exactly.
Stuff
No
for thing.
That's not necessary.
It wasn't necessary, but I wanted to do something nice. for her,
I
so
would
we
too.
gotta-
I like that you did, except you did it and you're because you couldn't afford it. So obviously you shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a secret telescope after watching Interstellar.
It was a good movie. So I was.
It is a good movie. I like it.
Okay.
No, I don't know why
The problem. All right. The problem with that was we were super inspired after watching it.
We
We're like,
why are you saying we?
I was
you,
like, we're gonna-
you
McConaughey made you
inspired.
emotional.
you watched it. Yeah. Cried. But it was. We were inspired. We watched it together.
You're quite a few years behind on that one, I'll be honest.
I know, but it still holds up.
Yeah,
But,
soundtrack's great. I get it. You get excited.
All right.
So you buy a telescope?
Well, it's because the problem is where I have a bad habit of getting into different hobbies. They're like, oh, you're gonna
A
be
telescope
fucking...
is your hobby.
No, well, I thought it could be, right? I was like, man, I'm gonna
Buddy,
get into
that
fucking,
doesn't get you to a black hole.
That's what I.
Anyways,
I just remember it arriving and me opening the box and seeing a telescope, and I was like, "What the is this?"
What'd you do?
I called
How'd
him
that go
and
down?
I was like, "What is this?"
We're gonna
He's like,
watch-
I got a telescope, and I was like,
I wanna
We don't need it. Why would you get this? We owe stuff. We have payments to do. Why the hell are you gonna get an telescope? And then he was like, "Oh, I got it with a firm."
I got it with,
Another firm. I already knew this
was a
man was
manageable
We only
going
get
to
necessities on here.
Well,
And how many times have you used this telescope?
I used it. Well, we already got rid of it.
Huh?
So
How?
we got garage sale.
Freaking, how much did you get for it?
So we bought. So that's the thing. So telescopes. After we watched the movie, I was like as I'm sitting next to her, I'm on a firm, and I'm like, not on a firm. I'm on Amazon, and I'm like, all right. I was like, maybe we should get like a telescope. Because not only that,
You
I was
didn't
like,
tell me.
we
Why-
can-
don't act like you
I
were
didn't
telling me.
tell
I was
her.
like-
In my mind, I was saying, hey, what if I get a fucking telescope so we can actually like go outside? Because where we live, it's a little on the outskirts. You don't have the light pollution. You can actually see stars. And I was like, it'd be nice to get into it so that later, whenever our daughter's old enough, I can show her like, hey, look, that's fucking, whatever. And so, dude,
The moon.
well, aside from the moon, right? I was like, it'd be a cool little hobby, a little science hobby to get into. Let's try it, right? So I was like, I want to see Saturn at least, right? Because that's what the whole promotion was for that telescope. So whenever I started looking, apparently there's like a range, right? So there's like the cheap bullshit ones that are like $50, and then there's like the really high end ones. I was like, let me go with one that's like a little lower to mid tier. So the one that I got was worth like $200. And I used it maybe once. It sat in our garage. It started with my eyes because I wear glasses. But
How much did you sell it for?
$100. So really, the only thing I saw was how
Father
quickly
of
200
the
could turn into
year.
100.
Now, as far as I know, she made you sell it. You didn't even choose to sell it. She
Yeah.
made you
Well,
sell
it
it. at the
was
I
garage
did.
sale.
sitting there for
I
a while,
did
so I was like,
make
all right. But I mean, on the bright side, it was one of my least expensive hobbies because before I'd gotten into other shit, like I got into the so we had a bunch of no
What's
reason.
FASAFWT?
Safety, baby. So with that, I got
You affirmed like a license?
no, dude. For
I think your minimum
safety,
payment somewhere like $200 a month on a firm currently.
probably it's a little bit more than
Pull
that.
up your
probably.
Amazon. Someone pull up their Amazon
He has.
and start a screen recording.
So with the Amazon's a little.
that.
Okay.
Take a little peek at that.
Don't expose everything in there, please.
It'll be all right.
Oh, you're the safety guy, and you got your safety test on a firm, and then you failed it, so you have to do it again.
Well, look, it was a hard test. Not everybody can pass it. It's the top of the top. Once I get that, it opens up a lot of doors. Yes. Hey, bro, you'd be surprised, man.
Okay, we got an alarm clock because phones definitely don't do that.
Oh,
Exactly. It has to
That
be
one
for
just
heavy
came.
What? The
sleepers.
2021 MacBook Pro?
Okay, that was for my mom.
What?
I didn't pay for that.
Phantom Academy bullshit. Oh, cowboy boots,
Dude,
rubber boots,
they're work boots.
running shoes,
I didn't need running shoes.
non-slip helmet, bullshit,
You need it for work. It's all
soccer
work
shin
shit.
guards.
That's
The alarm clock just got
Very
here
ethnically
this
correct.
week.
Why? Why?
I'm a heavy sleeper. The phone alarms don't work. I had
Home
to get
Depot
the
card
metal.
Put
wasn't
it across
enough.
the room, you dick.
It don't work. It
Full
wakes them up.
volume.
It won't wake me up.
It wakes me and my baby up.
Then slap him.
I do.
It still
I
wake me
kick
up.
him. I literally kick him with my
basically-
feet. I
I
slap him.
basically
I punch
die
him.
at night. And in the morning, I'll try to wake up. That's essentially what happens.
The firm just keeps going. This is insanity. You're
So
gonna be
the
paying
safety-
things forever.
one of those was
Roman
my-
Valley Ranch, La Raza Western Wear, Walmart, BCSP.
Those are paid. BCSP was my test.
Yeah, those ones were previous, but this is crazy. Yeah, the test you failed.
Yeah.
Okay,
By one question.
diamond store.
Yeah.
What
so,
is this diamond store?
So my daughter needed earrings.
Needed.
Well, she had
Needed.
earrings.
I mean, she needed
Needed.
them.
What
They
the
had-
are you
they have
talking
to
about?
be
Needed-
real
needed-
gold.
They needed. She needed them for the holes to not close. The little
But
holes
she
on her
needed
ears.
it. She needed it to be real gold because
Why?
otherwise she'll have an allergic reaction.
Like it'll create like
So,
a
like,
bump in the
so
back.
little-
when
Nothing
it was-
else exists except for gold out there. Nothing. And gold's expensive right now.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't so
Yeah,
expensive.
And we ended up getting a necklace, right, or a bracelet or something.
Yeah,
I forgot.
a
what it
necklace.
was.
Why?
I don't know.
Because I've never had one like that. So I
You
was
couldn't
like-
afford anything. You're also not even wearing it.
I mean, we did have a credit card at that time. He said, "Oh, we're gonna pay it off." soon."
minimum to payment takes 9 years to pay this off.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
Minimum to payment
the
only, and
idea
it's
was-
literally only at $651.62, and minimum to payment takes 9 years to pay off. Minimum to payment $30.
Yeah,
what the
but you
f- are we doing?
Before we'll pay more when we can. So we do.
We'll pay more when we can. Ken never comes though.
Yeah.
When never comes. 14 years for the Home Depot card. 14! Your child will be 16 years old. Passing that quinceanera.
Well, okay, but my idea was,
That was racist.
the plan was we're
Oh,
going,
tell me you're not doing a quinceanera.
No.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
I can't go outside in Austin without seeing 5 being done.
Really? Dude,
Yes.
I
Go
didn't
to
know
any
those
park and
fucking-
everyone's in dresses.
I'll let her
I
choose
didn't know those fucking people here,
between a
dude.
quinceañera or maybe going somewhere, and that's it.
Well,
She'll
she's
be older
smart.
enough
She'll
to
go
know.
somewhere.
choice. Yeah.
Promotional
Look.
plans ending soon.
Yeah. So look, the idea was we're gonna get it and we're gonna pay it off, paying more
We're
than
gonna
the
pay it
monthly
off?
minimum.
What? We're gonna pay it off? Oh, it ended! It ended at the time of filming! Oh, you just had $500 in deferred interest hit. That means this has
Well-
gone up to about $1,000.
I did. But I think the time period ends.
$1,151. Minimum payment now is probably like $60. What have we done? You didn't even know this, did you?
I didn't even know it.
This ended 2 days ago. This ended 2 days ago. 2 days
We
ago
did
from
make the
filming.
payment. We
2
did pay all
days
of it,
ago
though.
from filming. Yeah, you made a minimum from filming. The deferred interest all hit though. And
Why
why
didn't
does
know
she
that?
need her ear pierced?
Because it's cute.
Well, we got it
That's
when
not
she
a
was.
need. You know what a need is. You have a child. You need to learn the difference between a need
We-
or a want.
we got
you
it.
are not the child. You have one to take care of.
She got her piercing when she was like what? I
Like
don't know,
9
6 months.
6 months,
6 months,
9
something like that,
months?
right?
No.
9 months.
9 months,
All right.
somewhere
Yeah,
around.
she got her ears pierced at like 9 months, and so
Well,
they were.
but okay, great. She got her ears pierced in 9 months, and that's super exciting. I don't care. She can get her ears pierced again, right? I mean, what are we
We wanted
doing
to
here? This
avoid
is absolutely
that.
crazy.
I'd rather pay so that she doesn't go through that pain again. That was the kind of like a thought process behind
Okay.
that. I
The
was like, all right,
process
look.
is now you just had $500 of deferred interest hit 2 days ago.
Well, I didn't know about that.
Well,
but
Now you do, and you're. This is insane. And now interest is accruing across the board on this. as well.
So the plan is to.
Oh,
pay a
here
little
he
bit-
comes with the plan. Let's hear the plan, please. Plan guy, tell me, Mr. Planner.
All right, we're gonna pay a little bit more.
Oh,
on the,
with what money, buddy? You never have enough money in your checking account to make your minimum payments in the first 2 accounts we looked at. How does this plan work? Can you please define this plan for me and the strategy behind it?
Well, with the second job that I'm now making more money,
you
and
are making
now
more
we're
money.
able to.
More money comes with more spending. You
Yep.
just spent. You
No,
Hey,
so-
I'm gonna let you know. You guys were already making a killing compared to everyone else before.
Okay, so
That wasn't the issue. Your income's not your issue at this point. It's really not.
but we also changed eating out as much. We also changed a couple
we'll see, because
habits.
not in your statement, so I don't believe that. Listen, I'll let you use the Fizz card, debit card that builds credit, because at least it only lets you spend what's in your checking account, and you obviously cannot manage anything beyond that. It's as clear as day. It's clear as day.
I would say that I have a false sense of confidence that it's gonna fucking
Yeah,
be paid
no.
by.
And if you know it's a false sense, stop.
I know.
I'll also get
That's the thing,
whoever
I'm too
wants
confident in
a
it.
course career certification in whatever field you're in, so you can also look to get a even bigger increase raise whenever those come. So I'll get you one of those. This is moronic. This is so stupid. So stupid. You made progress going down from $1,441 down to that $600, and now it's up to $1,151.62 because you allowed the deferred interest to hit 2 days ago.
Yeah, I
What
didn't know
a
about that.
joke. All while spending enough on bullshit to have paid that off in a month.
Well,
Yeah.
the way I see it was,
Oh, how do you see it?
we did. I didn't get I wasn't aware of.
You can
that.
look at a statement, Dick.
Yeah, but I wasn't aware of that, and I don't
You
look at
tit. You can-
statements as much.
Well, as much.
Who
Did
really
you ever?
opens fucking statements unless you get them mailed
If you
to
are the one trying to fix your financial situation, the answer would be you.
Well, yeah, but I didn't look at them before. So, because I had in my mind,
Before?
it was being
Literally, you
taken
said
care
you're
of by
getting
the
so
auto
much
pay.
better. Before could have been a few weeks ago, and you would have known this exact thing.
I'll be the first one to tell you I don't look at the statements.
Dude,
And
if
don't
I just
think-
sat down, we didn't even have a conversation, and I went through these statements to get all the top pieces of information, I could do it in 10 minutes. Let's say because I've done that a little more commonly, a little more frequently, I can do it quick. You could have done it in 30. All of these statements, this is not difficult. To at least see, is there deferred interest? Are there late payments? What's the balance on here? Are we above the limit? Are we making our minimum payments on time? All this is so easy. So easy. This would have taken you such limited time.
But you don't know what you don't know. So
Exactly,
it's super
so
easy.
learn it, you
Well, I didn't know. How do I know what to learn if I don't know to learn it?
The statements. It's as easy as
I don't look
that.
at it.
No, exactly. But that's when you would have learned. You
Well,
know they exist.
I wouldn't have learned it if I didn't look at it.
I don't understand your logic. Can you translate for him? Because
I could barely understand them, and this is our arguments all the time. Because then I
All the
have
time.
questions.
How frequently?
Almost every other day.
really,
Now we've
Yeah.
gone to
Every other day.
Other day.
No, we still have it every day.
and are they productive?
Yes.
It depends
On
if we have the money or if he wants to listen, and
if he wants to listen.
yeah, because then he continues with like, but this, but that, but this and this and that, and I'm
That's
like,
what
okay,
you're
I don't
doing
want to
in
hear
this
it.
conversation.
I don't want to hear it. Okay, shut up. Bye.
Okay, look, in my defense.
Oh, here he goes.
Okay. In my defense, we have a greater capacity to start paying off now. So it's not that I'm saying, okay, let's continue our bad habits. We realize, okay, we shit up, but at least
You are continuing them. You just hit deferred interest hit. You can't make a progress towards
Okay.
a situation that you don't even know the
knowingly
situation.
things
No,
up more.
but you can't make progress towards the situation if you don't even know the situation. You can't. That doesn't make any sense. How can you tell me you're going to make progress towards it if you don't even know what's happening?
That's why we're here. We don't fucking know
No,
what's
that's
happening.
you're
That's
here,
why.
But you said that was your plan.
Well,
You did say that though.
You did say
Who
that
said you
though.
on?
And speaking of plans, late fee immediately this month on the Discover It. What's up with the Discover It card?
honestly, I'd have to say the same thing, dude, because I thought I made a payment on that. It's on auto pay.
Probably did. And didn't have enough money.
Probably.
You always.
But in my mind, like
Oh, in
I
your
set the auto pay on, or I'll pay it. I'll go into the app, pay
You're
it.
above the limit. You're above the. You have a child.
Slightly. How much am I above the limit?
$16.13.
There
It's
you go.
horrible. You weren't above it last month. You've gone above it.
Yeah, but I didn't.
$35 minimum monthly payment, $516.13 balance. Yeah, credit score's in the 500s. That's insane. 19 months to pay off if you make your minimum monthly payments, which you don't. Late fee. Yep, there it is. It's a late fee. It's a return check fee specifically. So it's the only one this year on this card, surprisingly enough. And what is it for? Well, gas, that's okay, but you did a Grab-A-Bite Grill, McDonald's and Grab-A-Bite Grill. And I wouldn't put gas on a card that you can't pay off or even make a minimum payment on anyway. I would put it on a debit card.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't even know what the Grab-A-Bite Grill
How do
is.
you not know? You're the one
You
who goes
did it
out to
3
eat.
times. It's $2.60, $2.10, $8.52.
Those
Little
are different
gas
days?
station? Yeah.
Oh,
no,
gas
no,
station.
actually.
Oh, I think it was whenever I'd pick up our daughter, I'd buy her like an apple juice on the way to pick her up. I'd stop by the gas station and buy her apple juice.
Why don't you guys just pre-stock per serving on a better
then-
basis apple juice at home?
I know, so we do, but then
Costco.
I forget to take it because I'm rushing out at 2 a.m, you know? So like, I would say
You didn't
it's a
just get
lack
apple
of
juice, though.
planning.
You got yourself something, and then you got yourself something more.
Yeah, well, sometimes.
What'd you get?
Didn't always.
What do you get?
What do I get?
Yeah.
Like drinks or what?
Yeah, you stop at the gas
Dude, I
station and you get shit.
I'll get like a Dr. Pepper or whatever.
That makes no sense. I don't understand that. You're drinking an energy drink right now. Take this free sample here. Taking up a free samples of this. This is GamerSupps specifically. These are energy drink powders. Just like you should make your coffee at home instead of going in Starbucks and spending like $5 a coffee. Get that, make that. It is 25 cents a serving. 25 cents a serving, almost endless flavors. Get yours 10% off. Link in the description below. 25 cents a serving. Make your energy drink at home. It tastes better and it's more convenient. You just take it and you can have unlimited amounts. Get your free samples also by typing in code Caleb on the site. Link in the description below, and you can see what flavors you like. And then at that point, you can figure out which one to get. No more buying coffee out. No more buying energy drinks out.
I like coffee.
Make it I do too. So I make good coffee.
an
The coffee-
obsession.
I do too. So I make good coffee.
The coffee
so
fiend
all
here
you
is-
do, good. Make coffee at home. Make your energy drink at home. It's better. It tastes good, and it's
No.
cheaper, and it's affordable. Yes.
No.
Then you make coffee.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
I've tried. I even
Yes.
look at TikTok videos, YouTube videos. It tastes
That does nothing.
watered down.
Because you can't do What?
Nothing.
Coffee is not difficult.
No, but
No, she
You're
makes like that
broken.
fucking.
I like
that-
lattes.
I
like
make a
chicken
latte
espresso.
every morning.
Okay, then make me one and see if it tastes good.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be
the
who's
judge
one
of
of our
it.
latte makers here in the office? Who's always making a latte?
I feel like Josh makes the best latte.
Can
Make me a latte.
Can
She
Josh
likes
make her a
that-
latte?
She likes those like really
No, iced
bougie
latte.
lattes with
Okay.
a little
Iced
powder
latte.
top.
Well, I don't think we don't have ice in the office,
like-
so you're gonna have a hot one, and you're gonna determine if it's good. Okay. This is with a Breville. It's,
It's like-
an investment up front, yes, but it saves you so much money over time. So
Well,
we'll get Josh.
dude, that's the
he's
thing.
also Mexican, so you guys feel right at home.
It's a
It's great.
Mexican coffee automatically.
Yes.
Dude, we bought
every
her.
employee I have is Mexican these days. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, taking over. Dude, we bought her an espresso machine so she can make it
Nespresso?
at
Espresso.
espresso.
What? That's everything. You just have to get good beans, you. And you gotta dial it in.
I have
Oh,
tried.
it's better. Oh, you are
Look,
just a
I
cunt.
go to Lily's
also on the
Coffee. Lily's Coffee is so good. That thing tastes so creamy and sweet. Oh my God. I recommend it in Willis, Texas.
What do you like flavor-wise? Either a hazelnut or vanilla. Pick one, because that's what we have here.
Vanilla.
Okay, can we do vanilla, Lindsay?
You see, you failed.
Well,
Fill
you
me
get
on
what
that.
you need at home, you tit.
I don't know. She's picky with her coffee. She doesn't
Energy
like
drinks at
anything
home,
Coffee.
coffee at home. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Coffee out.
GamerSupps.gg. I can't afford to take care of my kid.
It does add up, the coffee. It does.
Yes,
And
objectively,
we've
coffee-
talked about
coffee
that.
out
That
is
was the
not
whole point of getting the espresso machine so she could make it at home, but she continues to go to that coffee shop. Because, okay,
Yes.
they make good coffee. I get
do.
it. But it's cheaper to just do it
Dude,
at
it's
home.
so-
which
it's
we
not even
have all the
comparable.
ingredients. She even has all the syrups.
Me and
She
my
doesn't-
girlfriend, one of our favorite things to do is to go either get brunch or coffee every Saturday and Sunday. I can afford it. It's in my budget. I get it. It's fun. It's nice being in a new environment, trying a new little drink. I get it. It's nice. You can afford it. You can barely keep the roof over your head. You guys are late on almost every payment and you're over maxed out. No, you guys are together or not. Choose. I'd
We
say
were
together.
not in the beginning.
But
That's-
are you
would
today?
take
We have caramel. Is that okay? You like caramel?
Yes.
Mexicans love caramel. You guys put caramel in everything. Tres leches, all caramel. It's just like, come on. You're always putting
Do it.
caramel, even though it's supposed to be milk.
Yes.
And I love it. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's actually like my favorite dessert. Tres leches, f me up. I love it. And it makes me, it's great.
I know.
Quicksilver 1, what's going on with this?
Which one? Mine? Okay.
Yes, they're all yours.
Okay, those are mine. So those are like my everyday bullshit cards, and
Why are you allowed to have everyday bullshit?
I know that's the bad part. So it was for food, gas, like that.
Okay, well, first of all, gas isn't bullshit, but I wouldn't be putting it on a credit card that you can't pay off, that is accruing interest, and you spend $80, 12 cents. Interest is accruing. It's over the limit.
So the
it's over
idea
the limit.
was-
You tit 3. He's 3 over the limit so far. 3
By $4. It's
Yeah,
fucking
over the limit. You
But I made the payment to get it under the limit.
No, you did at the start of the month, and then you went over by the end again after interest hit. 18 months to pay this off.
Walking the line.
No, it's stupid. You're getting Peacock.
So we canceled that.
Well, you should, because what's the point of Peacock?
That's what I said.
I know.
He doesn't even watch it. It's
I
just
watched
there.
The Office.
No, you don't.
I did like 3 times, and then I canceled it.
There you go.
But it was
You went to the
it
gas
was
station,
one of
you got
those
an
things.
energy drink
It
or a
was-
drink. There it is, right there, $2.37.
always-
Yeah.
25 cents at home, ladies and gentlemen. Link in the description. This is insane. L Tricon Row-Tex? Tricon Row. Tricon Row?
I think
You
that's a
spent
restaurant.
$43.
Oh yeah, it's a restaurant.
Let me see.
El Tri.
Oh, el tri.
Prime Video? Now that's better, but even still, you probably can't afford it. YouTube's free anyway. Then you went into HEB and got some bullshit because I highly doubt that it's groceries. I'll be completely
No,
honest.
HEB is like our go-to groceries.
Whoa! Peacock is trash. As a former NBC employee, I can say it. You can legally say that?
I don't work there. It's trash.
You didn't sign a contract? Well, that was the Quicksilver. You have 2 Quicksilvers?
No. It's a Quicksilver and then a Platinum, but
Well,
they're
Platinum,
both
you spent
basically the same.
$17, not over the limit. You're at the limit. $281.98. Minimum payment $25 again. What's going on with this card?
It's the same thing, dude. It's
Why?
honestly
Why are
I
you
go
doing
back and
this?
forth.
What's the
Because
point?
whenever there's not enough money in the debit account, because we got bills, whatever.
Checking,
That's
okay.
like the backup, and then there's the backup to the backup.
Well, that's what I told him when he started opening these. I'm like, why are you opening
So
more? Why are you adding
originally-
more?
Originally, it was, hey, we need to get some credit cards to build credit and build that credit history. And then we did good for a while, and then it went whenever we really got into it.
It's in Whataburger, parking, Fiesta Bar, and catering. Something, maybe it's a vending machine or purchasing something to work. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a vending
And then Home Depot, not even on the Home Depot card. You just couldn't stay away.
machine. Guilty pleasure.
It's like it's the golden arches to you. Wanna know a dirty little secret? And no, I'm not starting an only. You're not broke because you suck with money. You just can't see where it's going. If your bank account is empty at the end of every month, that is not bad luck, that is bad tracking. And it's exactly why I use DollarWise. It shows you exactly where your money's going every single month. Spending, subscriptions, and savings all in one simple dashboard. Everything you need and nothing you don't. And when you download DollarWise today, you'll get 6 to try it for free, plus 3 months for just $9.99. So you can finally take control and see what your money's been doing behind your back. Click below to get started.
Dude, they got a lot of good deals. But the thing is, every time I
Unlimited
go,
things you don't need.
every time I go, it's for something we need, like an air filter. We need to replace this and that. We need salt for the water softener system, like shit
You
like
don't
that.
need the soft water though.
We do, bro.
that bad?
It's
I'll
bad.
accept that one. Listen,
It's
but even
semi-flint,
still, you're
you know
just
what I'm saying?
endlessly finding excuses to spend money in Home Depot, and I love Home Depot.
better than Lowe's.
Of course. And I love Home Depot. It's great. But again, I just budget it out and I don't go there when I don't need to. But every time I do, I'm like, ooh, yay. This is you guys. This is your future.
Yeah.
What do you think? How's your feeling?
Lied to and just feel like we're in a big hole right now that it's going to take us years to get out of, which I never wanted to end up in. So that's why I kept asking you, hey, make sure we make our payments. What do we owe? Da, da, da. And it was part of the communication. This is the reason why we're also in therapy is because of this. Everything just went poof.
Would you guys just blow up on each other in therapy?
Yeah. Well, she blows up on me, and then I'll like try to defend myself. That's kind of how that usually goes.
With the defending himself with the payments.
Why do you blow
And then
up
my
on him?
therapist
And
is
why
like,
do you
"How
defend
do you
yourself?
feel?" That
Well,
one?
because it's a lot of like rage and anger towards him not telling me anything, communication, and also just
It wasn't that I was intentionally hiding anything from you. It was that I didn't want her to have that additional stress. I'd rather carry the burden myself, try
you
to figure
added
it the
more
fuck out.
stress.
I tried to figure it the fuck out and do what I could to keep things going and essentially keep, like, you know what they say, like keep her like kind of blindly happy, right? And so it was bad.
Well, look
I
how
get
it turned out.
I know now.
So
but
why
at the
try
time,
to defend?
she already had a lot of going
Wanted
on.
now.
I know. Well, now we're
But you
working
tried
on it
to
as a
defend.
team. Yeah.
But you try to defend.
I guess it's just it's hard to accept that, made some mistakes along the way. But there is that good intention of trying to get shit back in line, which is why we're taking that big step
But you
here.
also had to, during that whole entire time, you should have thought about, okay, her names are also on certain things with me.
Yeah.
I f up, her credit f up. We're both f-ed. And that's something that I always brought up to you. You is gonna f me up too. So then we're both going down. It's a teamwork thing, so we both work to go up, not down.
Yeah, I know. That's why. So like all the major things like the car, the house, that we're both on, I tried to keep that like front and center.
But we still
kind of, because those are the biggest payments, right?
Well,
So
tell
it's
me, what's
fucking
his
hard.
main financial? Because it's chunky.
The main financial.
One main financial.
We took out that loan because at that time,
Is it a
she was between
consolidation?
jobs. No,
Is this a survival loan?
It was a
While you
survival
were making
loan.
$75,000 a year at your lowest?
yeah. So it was
What a joke.
It was a survival loan
No
because
offense.
she didn't
no
have a
joke.
job.
It doesn't, dude, you were making literally just
Yeah.
above the median household.
But we were
income.
already in a fucking hole. So in order to survive and keep everything from getting like repossessed, we had to get a survival loan. I said, okay, we're gonna get this loan until you get a job, and then you can help me pay it. That was the idea. She got a good job, but it didn't work out. She lasted like 2 weeks and then quit.
Yeah, because they wanted me from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and my daughter's daycare is about they open at 6:30 a.m. and
Do a different daycare?
So
I was already comfortable with that daycare.
Yeah, in the
So it's
in
hard
the
to have
Houston,
to
Woodland,
switch up.
Sugarland metropolitan area, median household income is $80,000. You're just 5 under that with one income temporarily. So you borrow this at a 27.74% interest rate. You owe $8,916.74 with a minimum due payment of $289.67. Then you think that helps you?
It did at the time. It helped us. It helped us cover like
But
2
I would have
months
rather
worth of
just
bills
let
till she got
some
a
credit
job.
card payments not get paid. You're already
Yeah,
doing that anyway.
I know, but at the time we were in good standing, and so we're like, all right, let's try to keep it in good standing until you can make more money to kind of help out. Because like, truth be
So we
told,
borrow a 30% loan though.
I know, bad call, but it was for the sake of trying to survive the next few months until she got a job and then she could help me pay, right? So the idea was we're gonna take a step back to take 2 steps forward, right? So that was kind of the thought process behind that, and we justified it as, we need this in order to keep everything in check.
Okay. And then PCI. What's this?
So PCI is the water softener system. We got on that one
It's because we do
How'd
need
you
it.
get
because it's expensive, but it was
okay? But how'd you get
it's expensive. That's it. But anyway,
insightful.
it was And so basically,
I haven't gone shopping for a water softener.
apparently there's cheaper ones. I don't know.
Yeah,
how good
and that's
they
what
are.
I was gonna ask. So what the is wrong with you?
Well, this
takes
system-
11 years to pay off. 11 years to pay off your water softener with minimum payments. $125.41 is your minimum monthly, but you owe $8,399 or $8,933.77 with interest charging $90.40 a month.
It was a combination of the water softener system, the water filtration system for like the what do they call it? The little tap for like water.
Are you guys on well?
It's not well, but it's like the city water, and the city water is dude. Like it was causing her hair to fall out. It was
My
causing
daughter's hair to fall off. And literally when you came out the
It
shower,
was
you
bad,
smell
dude.
like
Like pool
coming
water.
out of the pool.
It was
Cool.
like itchy
Chlorine?
and shit.
And
Yeah,
then sometimes
dude.
the water for the neighborhood will come out brown.
Yeah, it's
And
fucking
people will be
gross.
complaining and will be like, oh, we have a water
So
system,
we had
so we're
we have
okay.
a water filter system, and then
I'm not opposed to it. You just probably like
Yeah.
rushed in, didn't do your research, and got some debt you couldn't afford.
I mean, we did get some free
the
stuff.
lady was very
well,
convincing.
here we go.
She
Can
did
you
a-
make a coffee at home? Wait, Josh, wait,
Taking too long for my coffee.
That's like Italian. What the fucking.
What are you doing? Doing so good. Thank you. Hey,
Please give us a full review.
hey.
She said she can't make coffee at home with her own
the phone is
espresso
always-
machine. Her own espresso machine. She can't make coffee at home. She
Yeah, but
does.
it's like the cheap one from Walmart.
And she has to go to the coffee shop.
It's like $50 from Walmart.
It still works. It doesn't.
No.
Take a little sippy.
But it's all the foam up
Sippy!
there.
You don't like it? Oh.
I like sweetness. No,
Give.
ew.
What? I'm gonna have the
My
other
sir.
side.
We'll take a sip on
I'm gonna have
the
the other side. Give.
Where do you go to get your coffee?
Lily's coffee.
Lily's Coffee.
Well, first of all, you got to get to the coffee.
That's what I was trying to get to, but it's not sweet enough though.
This is
I don't think latte is supposed to be sweet. Are they?
well. She's
I
getting
like
like
it
candy
sweet.
coffee.
Yeah, she's getting
you're
like candy. She gets
you're
like the-
basic- it's
Like the
half-
tiramisu.
This is nice.
The
You like
fucking
it?
This
co-
is good,
fucking
you want a
cocoa
coffee,
powder
I'll
on
make
top
it
and
for you.
shit.
dude. That's wonderful.
Why are you giving it
well
back? Your
done,
saliva's
I
all
need to
over
take
it
a
now.
sip from the other side. too,
dude.
man.
Get in there. Enjoy what you got. This is
What if I was
wonderful.
sick and I was coming up with
This is
something?
actually really good coffee.
Really good.
Shout out Medici Beans.
Yes, Medici. See, what we do is we get the beans from the coffee shop we like, and we make the coffee. It's as easy as that. It's cheaper.
But if you like it sweeter, now
It's 'cause,
mind you,
dude,
I did a little bit of syrup. You can always add more.
You can always add
You
more.
can get other creamers. We just,
Come
we do
on.
regular
You,
milk
you
here.
just need to go and try it. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's because the thing is,
I'm not going to
that
Houston.
place.
You gotta talk to her, Kayla.
They
All right,
use-
thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
You know, I used to dance folklorico.
What'd you call me?
Say it to my face. Fuck my what?
Come on, you can make coffee at home. Just add more sweetness. Get their syrup. Figure out what syrup they have and get it.
It's from like India or something. From like some place like foreign. She
India.
imports it.
No,
India
no.
loves to send things.
Oh yeah,
Okay, we'll do
Mostly
my best.
people,
especially engineers.
We'll do my best.
but just get them. Just get some. Come on.
Okay, we'll try my best. Okay, no promises.
Making progress.
Okay, well, you've had a late fee on this.
Yeah, pretty much. But again, that one's
$718.26 of interest this year.
yeah, it's a
Medical
lot.
bills.
The medical bills are crazy.
Oh, we
Didn't send
forgot
any statements, but you told Colton you owe about $14,000.
Yeah,
For
so
what?
it's-
Birth?
birth also like obviously since after we had our daughter and she quit her job, my daughter got sick and then she got sick and every
Okay.
time we go to the emergency room.
What's your
it's like
insurance
fucking-
situation?
So my insurance situations, I have full health insurance,
Are they
medical,
on it?
dental and everything. She's not on it because we're not married.
What? You're not married.
No,
Nope.
Get
We're
married.
sinners, but
No, just get married. Just
I
get
know.
married.
That's what I told her.
What if I'm about to leave him?
Doesn't are you?
No.
Maybe.
Get married. There's extra legal protections that come with it, tax benefits, a lot of stuff. There's no reason not to.
Legally on the
Get
tax
legally
form,
married.
Last year we did report as married, filing jointly. So I guess tax wise we're married, but we haven't gone to court. Is what I'm saying. We haven't gone to get this marriage certificate, and that's what they asked for the insurance. I have my daughter on my insurance, but I don't have her on my insurance.
Wait, but you got a refund from your deductible after giving birth, but you spent it instead.
To me, it was a check, and I was like, okay.
Do you have a minimum monthly payment on this medical debt? Have you
No, we haven't
negotiated?
started. We
Just
haven't started.
negotiate. Get on a minimum.
Well,
we're trying to catch up on everything else first, and
Well,
then
let's
we'll
see where we
worry about
stand.
that.
Okay, Chase Auto, great. Oh,
Yeah,
you
that
not
dude.
received your last scheduled payment in full. Ah, amount due 3,011. Oh,
That's
the
2 months.
minimum payment is 1,455,057 cents. What is this car? What is this possibly car?
That's a
What is this? Wow, is this? This is elite. I think it's the second highest payment I've ever seen in the history of this show. I think 2,000 was the top. What are you doing? What do you have, asshole?
Okay.
Okay, so it's a 2023 Jeep
No,
Grand
tell
Cherokee.
him how it all
Okay,
started.
this is how.
Cherokee for $1,500 a month?
Okay, listen.
Why?
It's a long story. It's a long story. Okay,
There is
so
a story to this.
all right, listen to this.
Oh! Tell me you. You're getting fees added at a 14.18% interest rate as well. Oh, principal balance $64,378.09. Why?
He's got some vocals.
Explain.
So,
I mean, sorry.
That's okay. It's believed.
all right. So essentially, what happened was when we first got together, I had a fucked up truck that was in the shop. Right, I was borrowing a truck, and I had
Where?
mine. I had a Silverado, and it was fully paid off, but it was a piece of shit, right?
Okay, get to it. Why
Okay.
did you have to get a Grand Cherokee?
After that truck, after the Silverado, I was like, I need a new truck for work. Has to be a truck because I haul shit sometimes. So I got a 2015 Dodge Ram, whatever. It was like 20K.
Patriot. We love it. Okay.
Okay, 20K. A couple months later, the engine fucked up, transmission fucked up, everything fucked up. That truck went. When I called the insurance, I'm like, hey man, because since it's a used vehicle, they gave it to me as is, whatever, from dealership. So they were like, hey, we're not covering anything. You don't have warranty on it. So call your insurance. I called my insurance. They asked me 2 questions. Did you hit something? No.
Yeah, it's insurance.
Did
I
you
don't know what the
fucking,
fuck
did
what I
something hit
said.
you? And I was like, no. They're like, all right, well, you look.
Yeah, I agree.
So, all right, I didn't know that. I thought they fucking covered anything if the truck doesn't
Insurance?
work. Yeah, dude, if it has
Common
full
sense. I even
coverage,
told them.
if
Yeah,
it has
warranties.
full coverage, you would expect it to be coverage for the fucking
Continue.
truck. Okay, point is, after that truck, I took it to the dealership to figure out what the fuck was wrong with it. It was the engine, transmission, some other shit was wrong with it. And so they're like, yeah, man, like they basically sold you a lemon. Like, it sucks.
I don't like. This is why I like having a car that doesn't have an engine, transmission, or any of that shit. Continue.
Yeah. But anyways, after that, I was like, okay, so what are my options? They're like, well, you can pay the repairs. It's like 15 grand. They're like, or, you can trade it in. And I was like, well, I owe 20 on it. I was like, I'm basically super upside down on it at this point because the truck is worth like $1,000 for junk. So they were like, you can get
You
traded
rolled over
in.
negative equity.
I rolled
Yes.
over negative equity.
What's the
into
truck worth? Oh, I have it. What do you think it's worth?
The Jeep Grand Cherokee, it's worth like $28K now.
It's worth $27,000. You owe
Boom, I was close.
$64,378.09. 15% interest
Getting
rate,
out of it.
$1,455, and you're behind.
Yep.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing? And then what's this? Is this another car? 2024 something?
No, that's the RV. That's the RV. That 2020.
So tell me about this RV.
So the RV was an agreement that I made with my mom because she was helping us out. So then she's all like, hey, by the way, I'm going to be, roaming around, I guess the US or something. She was like, I need an RV so that I can live in whatever. She was using it to live in because she has like a whole ranch in Mexico. So she'll come when she comes here. She'll stay in that RV and then go back and forth from Mexico to here.
So you
right?
took out an 11% debt for her with a minimum payment of $541.86?
The idea was originally she's like, let's buy it. We'll go, I'll pay you on it, and then it'll just be on your credit, but she'll pay it. What ended up happening was she had a little truck, like hand-me-down truck.
Oh.
And she's all like, I'll give you my truck and you take over the payments. And I was like, all right, cool. So we took that truck and we sold it to have more money to kind of keep us, afloat when she wasn't working. And then I ended up taking over the payments for the RV. So now we owe the RV.
What is wrong with you? This is ridiculous.
Bad plan.
You owe $21,543.66 on it. Repo it.
Well, she still lives in it.
Yeah.
Then no. Where is it? You got to tell her to get out
It's
of
here
it
in
and get it
Austin.
back in. You got to tell her she can't live in it. And you got to voluntary repo.
So do I have to evict her? Like, do I evict her?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
Put her in hotels when she visits. It's cheaper to do that every once in a while.
Yeah,
She kind of lives on
she's-
both. She stays
lives
here
in
for
both.
like
She's fucking-
2-3 months and then goes back for like a month.
You can't live at home with you guys when she's here?
No,
Be a
dude.
grand-
She's a
grandparent?
free spirit. She's a.
energy.
You remember that?
zodiac.
You remember that lady y'all had on here with the energies and the tarot cards and.
I think so.
That's basically her. I could have been.
She should
It's
be
almost like I was watching my
and yet
mom.
you trusted to go into debt for that person?
Well, she helped us out a lot. She did help
In
us
what
out a
way?
lot.
Financially?
She helped us pay for my daughter's daycare when we didn't have enough. She would pay us like half the payment or something.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean go
You
into
know,
a debt. Maybe
I
offer to
know,
put money down or
but
something.
like also whenever we're
You've
trying
had
to
late
get
charges, of
whenever we're-
course. Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Let's keep going, because my gosh. Okay, Mr. Cooper, this is a mortgage.
Yes.
Oi, oi, oi. Let
See,
me
it's
fucking
cheaper
play.
than the apartment.
Yes, but if I went apartment shopping for you, I guarantee I could find something cheaper.
Yeah, but is it nice?
In a bad place.
Potentially.
No,
But
it's
No,
not.
it's
Yeah,
hard
no.
to
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, we're
Shut the
fuck-
fuck up. In the entire Houston area?
Yes. Dude.
No. I have no housing.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You're so ugly. Shut up.
It's worth more than that now. We got the valuation estimate.
Valuation via who?
Mr. Cooper.
No, I have Mr. Cooper as well. No, I don't care about that. This is Mariah. Okay, so you owe a total of
215 or
balance?
something.
What's the balance?
Last I checked.
7%, right? Don't love that. Oh, here we go.
Is it
218,000.
7%? Dude, I thought it was
Yes.
675.
Dude, round it up by a percentage. A 0.1 percentage gets it to 7. I mean, it does, but yeah, $218,741.89.
See?
Minimum monthly payment, which, by the way, as rent can go up and down, this will only ever go up because property taxes will only ever go up. $1,766.21. I mean, you could refinance to a lower rate. That might
So
make
we
it
did
go
the
down.
homestead.
Okay, so yeah,
exemption,
if you
whatever.
sold it today, I mean, you have an equity position of about $5,000. If you sold it today, you'd lose money. So this is not great. Easy as that.
That's today, but what about like in March? Whenever the new year comes in, you see what I'm saying? Because they're building a bunch of shit nearby.
They're building shit
developing,
everywhere. It's
and
just every metro region in Texas is growing and building. That means nothing.
Therefore,
to
we
me.
can only win.
Therefore, that is not true. You're literally would have to write a check for about $10,000 if you close this today. If you sold it today, you'd have to write a check for $10,000. It has gone down in value since middle of this year. It's gone up at the beginning of the year. Now it's gone down. This was a really stupid thing to do, guys. Really stupid thing to do.
I don't think so. We have a pretty nice house.
Objectively, yes. No, I mean it's fine. It's a small little ranch house. It's fine. Definitely on the far edge of Houston.
The far edge.
Yeah,
It's all the way to the middle of nowhere.
yeah, which is extra stupid because there's no work there. Makes no sense.
Yeah.
Well,
Remember, with the rent that is comparable to this in civilization comes with jobs that pay money that you're close to. Okay, student loans. Who got the student loans?
He did.
I did.
For
So
what?
she
I was able to
For
pay
what?
mine.
was able.
You finished yours?
Well, I finished school without getting any loans.
Oh, okay. What did you do?
I got loans.
For what?
I got loans for my degree. I have a bachelor's in safety management.
There you go. That's
So I got a bachelor's.
it.
But
yeah, that's good.
basically,
I mean, it
I had
could have
to go
been
in-
paid off if you didn't have to pay.
I mean, it's fine. You got a good return on investment. You make good money. I'm not complaining about this.
yeah.
And it's federal
but
student loans anyway.
It was a kind of a stupid thing because I could have paid my
Could if you
college.
didn't, whatever.
Yeah.
$26,827.71. Your payment plans, regular's $187.36.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, and it's federal, so I'm not freaking out about it. I'd minimum monthly payment until it's paid off.
I think it's all like what subsidized, right? All the subsidized student loans.
You might have some unsubsidized. Let's see.
I don't even know, dude.
I can't.
auto pay
The
it.
statement's not great, so I don't know. Okay, either way. Is there seriously more? No, what is this?
Is there more? No, dude.
Is
That's
this?
my 401k.
Outstanding low balance.
Yeah,
A
so I had
401k
a loan for my 401k. So
collecting it all.
Again, it was a survival. No, the deposit that I deposited
Hey, what
every
happens
check
if you
is
quit or
like
get
50
fired?
bucks. Well, it gets deducted from the balance.
Yes, it would be called due, and then everything you've been growing will get. It's so stupid. You
I
know,
mean, I have more in there than
you know,
what the-
1,002. Yeah, because first of all, what it's worth, you've probably borrowed close to everything you've put in outside of employee contributions. You can't borrow from employee contributions. But the debt is $1,227.36. Retirement account's about almost $5, just under $5.
So the cool
Risky.
thing,
The cool thing, yes.
Well, I
tell
was
me.
gonna say, in addition to that, we also have like I guess part of the company, right, is the employee stock stuff. So
Checking
you
account's
get
a negative $9.30.
Which one's that one?
Checking
negative
account.
30 cents.
Negative $9.30.
I couldn't see. I don't have my glasses.
That's our joint account?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what
I took over the finances, she said.
I mean, if
Oh,
you
they
look
took
at
out
it,
a hardship loan less than 2 weeks ago for $700. So that's not listed. On your
Yeah.
401k?
Yeah. We needed to make the payment, so we didn't go late. My whole thing was I don't want to go 30 days late on the car payment, so we took it out.
What
you
a
took it
joke.
out for the RV because
Oh, yeah, the RV.
behind on the RV.
That's right. That's what that was.
We were
and then we
behind on the RV.
Repossession would barely even help you on the Cherokee because they wouldn't be able to sell it for much.
Exactly.
That's insane. Okay, and then negative on the checking account. She didn't even know this. She took over the since we're negative, we're getting Chick-fil-A, Shipley Donuts. There it is.
There it is.
There's a fee. There's a fee. Bullshit. Nothing but cake. Pizza Hut, food
Oh, that was
truck,
for my daughter's
El
birthday.
Tree, McDonald's. Went in the bullshit store and got some bullshit. Ariana's Bakery. Made a firm payment. Grill. Eggs Up Grill. Lily Parking. Little Ang.
Okay.
Affirm, ATM withdrawal. Who knows where the that went? Tacos El Toro, Oishi Sushi, Eggy Barbecue Joint, selling out money. It's all bullshit. Checking the box. We have a child. This is disgusting. You're negative in your checking account. What a joke. Little Monica Affirm, retrying payment on something. Great. That's wonderful for your Home Depot card. You got something at a Plaza, Sawdust, Restaurant, Starbucks, Premier Catering again, whatever that is. Little Monica. $20 to Easy Tag. You're taking tolls. Affirm. Going in and getting some bullshit from the gas station again. GamerSupps cheaper, 25 cents a serving, and it tastes better. I promise. Winfield's chocolate. You can make yourself one of those servings. Take it, dude. They're free. What a joke. Overdrafts up the dick. Just stupid bullshit. Dumb. I don't even know. Let's just see if this is even possible, because that's the big question at this point.
I mean,
So we did eat out a lot before.
Oh,
We've
did you
stopped it
before this?
now.
Shut the up. No, I don't want to hear it. This is last. This just happened. Total income is good, $9,923. Minimum monthly debt payments. Let's get this. Oh, you don't have any. You guys, what did you put down on the house?
It was not much. It was like 8K or
no
something.
Okay, 3. So far you're underwater actually on the house. Okay, minimum monthly payments outside of mortgage is $3,025.87. When did you get the house?
July of 23.
Oh, fuck. You guys are okay. And your mortgage, $1,766.21. Gas, electric, utilities, internet, all that combined, about how much? I know it fluctuates, but
Like utilities,
utilities and internet all combined, how much?
probably like what, $400 maybe?
Okay, $400. Phone bill.
Just 90. Whatever you pay.
yeah, 60.
60. That's not bad. It's something like helium that
Yeah.
we have. Okay, that's good. We like helium, $15 a line for the T-Mobile service. We like that. Transportation. Okay, so gas, vroom, drive.
About almost $80
A month?
Oh no, a week. I'm sorry, I was thinking a week.
So $320 a month.
Yeah. Car insurances?
We pay.
125.
Is it 125?
Yeah, it's about
Yeah, 125.
Okay, groceries we should be able to do for the 2-year-old. 2-year-old's off the tit, right? I think.
No.
2-year-old's on the
What?
tit?
No,
Bro, she-
no.
She,
You're saying
she
tit,
eats
right?
Food.
She eats food, milk and food.
Yeah, we have to buy for 3.
Oh my gosh. $700 should be fine.
I was
saying
gonna
that's
say
a lot.
less.
That's a lot.
$200 TP. Oh yeah, $600 for groceries should be fine.
I
I was
typically
being
do
generous.
100.
$600. Okay, TP fund. Anything else you need to survive? Tampons, toilet paper, all the good stuff. Toothpaste, things for the kid. That's what you got. Diapers, blah blah blah. $200. Actually, I'll say $250. $250. Medical health care. Any copays on a monthly basis?
$12.50 because that fee.
Okay, $12.50. Subscriptions. Let's see if I can budget in $25 even. Do you have any pets? You mentioned pets before. What do we have?
We had a shit, but now we're down to just a turtle, an immortal Mexican Chihuahua, and a cat.
Yes.
That's
What's
a
the cat age
pain in
and
the
health?
ass. He's like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he's yeah.
The
okay.
baby.
Pet insurance on the cat, $50. How much for pet food and pet maintenance on a monthly basis?
What, $50 maybe?
Okay. Anything else that needs to be in your budget that I have not taken into account? Okay. Man, this all up.
Did you include the RV payment?
Yeah, that's in the debt.
Because we missed that like last time. We did a whole plan and forgot.
But you didn't
Right.
mention it.
It's your consistent plans. They're always so
Damn right.
planned. Okay, I mean, you guys have room, 7,000, because you guys have an incredible income. Again, this was not an
That's
income
recent.
issue. This is not an income issue. Even before you got this new job, it is not an income issue. You got an extra 2,000 hours a month. I'm going to give you 500 hours in fun so that you can maintain the situation. Let's call it 1,500 hours left a month, okay? 500 hours of fun gets you some good shit. And I don't oftentimes get the chance to do that. So $357,085.52 total of debt. Let's minus the mortgage of $218,741.89. Then also minus the student loans of $26,931.45. Brings us to a total debt of $111,412. $412.18 of bad debt. $1,500 a month. Pay us off in 72 months is chunky, but 6 years? No, I don't think you have to do bankruptcy because we're giving you a good fund budget. You're able to maintain. You're working a lot. You're getting pay raises. Once you're able to take up more shifts at work, you do. And obviously, by this time, the kid will be in elementary school well before this is finished, you know, halfway into this process. So your income will be substantially boosted. I think you guys pay it off in 5 years. Sassy black woman was incorrect. I don't think you need to do bankruptcy.
She did make me feel.
Sassy white boy says no. Sassy white boy says no. I think 5 years to pay this off, and it's not that bad, guys. It's not that bad.
It was really funny though.
And then you get a fully funded emergency fund, and then we really need to catch back up on retirement. I think we do, for a little bit at least, 50% on needs, 25% to fund, which is a substantial amount of money, the income you guys have, and 25% to catch up in retirement. Okay, join us in the post show. Colton's saying we got some juicy stuff to talk about. I don't know what it is yet. But let's get the Hammer financial score first. Spending in a budget. You actually technically underspent on this last month, but you also weren't putting your money towards debt because payments were failing and you were overdrafting your checking. It didn't make sense. So it's still with the overdraft, 0 out of 10. Debt, it's horrendous. I mean, just straight up, it's horrendous. There's no collections or IRS debt, so 1 out of 10. But emergency fund, soon the debt will be 0 out of 10 once medical goes to collections. Emergency fund, there's nothing, 0 out of 10. Retirement, you withdrew, you borrowed against, 401k loan. Okay, at least there's, I'll give a 1 out of 10 out of generous. Real estate, it's not going to be great. At least you're in the market, but you would lose money today. You have you've lost money since you put it in, and it's not, and you've only put more money into the house anyway with the spending you've done. 3 out of 10. Hammer financial score. I mean, yeah, 1 out of 10.
That was right.
1 out of 10. Guys, click that join button. Get 3 premium shows posted every single day, Monday through Friday, in Hammer Elite, including an extra 20 minutes of every financial audit episode, including this episode where we got some really juicy stuff to talk about. I'll see you guys there. Bye-bye. But apparently, since you submitted documents to come on the show, you've built up balances on your credit card.
Miss in charge of our finances.
Capital One, Carter's, TJ Maxx, what the Hammer Elite is the best YouTube membership on the platform, and I just upgraded it. 3 exclusive dedicated shows every single day, Monday through Friday. Join with the link in the pinned comment or description below. This is the best membership you'll ever join. That's a promise.